walks are because of this very patient and very good offense that does not swing at pitches that are not in the zone. They will not go outside the zone. And a lot of those walks are because the pitcher, you can't nibble. And so he's trying to make strikes but doesn't want to get in the middle of the plate. So that makes it bad for the opposing pitcher. And they have been in a position to win in every game by the starting pitchers, good at bats, and they have put themselves in position to win. This is Aaron Boone talking before the game. As for what he thought about Giancarlo Stanton, he's been great in the postseason, and he's had some epic runs here, and he's just a great player. And you always want someone who can rise to the occasion, and boy, Giancarlo Stanton has risen to the occasion here, and just an incredible impact on this team. Garrett Cole. And it's chilly, so you'll see Garrett Cole, who likes to keep the blood flowing, as he calls it. So you'll see him blowing on his hands probably a lot tonight. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth, so here we go. And Stephen Kwan steps up to the plate. Stepping up to the microphone is the voice of the New York Yankees. Here is John Sterling.
Well, Susan, thank you. And good evening, everyone. Let's see if the Yankees can make it 2 in a row at home before they go to Cleveland for the next 3. Left-hand hitting Stephen Kwan will lead off. Speaking about left-hand hitting, Stephen Vogt, Cleveland manager, has put in 8 left-hand hitters against Garrett Cole. And his first pitch is strike out the knees on the outside corner. No one won.
First pitch was a 94-mile-an-hour fastball, brought to you by Mastro Ready Mix, building New York together.
Now here's the 0-1. Cut on a miss. There's a breaking ball down. Kwan is having a great playoff. In fact, the two guys who have hit are Kwan hitting first and Rocchio hitting ninth. Here's the 0-2. Pitch low, 1-2. Kwan is 12 for 25. In other words, one at bat worse than 500. No homers and a ribby. And lifetime 4 for 19 with a homer of Garrett. And here's Cole's 1-2. Popped him up. Right around short. Volpe comes in, makes the catch, 1 away. It's interesting, Susan, what you said, how you interpreted Boone's comments. I was interviewed by Carl Ravitch of ESPN, and he said, well, can you compare this team to all the Tory teams? And I'll tell you what I said. Here is Manzardo, and the pitch is high. Kyle Manzardo, a left-hand hitter. The whole lineup was left-handed, but Lane Thomas. Manzardo 1 for 7 in the playoffs, no homers and an RBI. And I explained to Carl, they're different. The 1-0 foul back. They don't have the stream of good hitters that the old teams did, and they don't have the starting pitching.
No.
If you look at the starting pitches for those 5 years, it's unbelievable. But I like the fact that Mooney thinks they're doing just enough to win. When you get good pitching, you can do that. The 1-1 is cut out of this. Like in football, if you have a great defense that stops the other team from scoring, you can kind of inch the ball downfield and maybe kick a field goal.
Yeah, you heard Anthony Rizzo say to me, we're doing just enough. We're grinding out at bats. We don't care whether we get it on an error, a pass ball, a wild pitch. Those runs have to score.
So 1-2 to the rookie left-hand hitter. And the pitch is high. And the count 2-2.
Now, if you look at the velocity, Garrett Cole likes to start off. He doesn't like to start off 97, 98. He likes to have that in the background. So it's like he can live at 93, 94 if he's making his pitches where he wants to.
2-2, cut out and this hard slider down and in. In fact, you'd have to look at that pitch and say, that's impossible to hit. He's a left-hand hitter, and the ball went down and into his ankles.
First strikeout of the game presented by Vessi. Strikeout White Sox with Vessi's 100% waterproof shoes designed in every style. Visit vessi.com/baseball. Find your pair.
Well, here's Cleveland's best player. And the breaking ball is high. Jose Ramirez, like Judge, has not hit in the playoffs yet. But watch out. He will. He's 3 for 20, a homer, 3 RBIs. He has terrific numbers off Garrett Cole. The pitch is lined deep but foul down the right field line. Against Cole, he's 12 for 34. 2 at bats better than 333 with a couple of home runs.
You know, if you look at the stars in the playoffs who have not hit, Mookie Betts has not hit, Bobby Witt didn't hit, Ramirez, Judge, it's all over.
I think it happens all the time.
It happens all the time.
Every year, too. 1-1, Ramirez, a switch hitter, batting left. And the 1-1 is swung on and hit deep, but fouled down the right field line in the second deck. Well, the count holds at 1-2.
And everybody's standing with the 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is low, 2-2. I'll tell you one thing I noticed coming in the ballpark, and it's true of the 2 of us sitting here. Everybody brought their warm clothes.
I have my down coat with the hood. You've got your bomber jacket with the fur lining. It's cold.
And it was really cold last night. We weren't dressed for it. The 2-2. Swung on, a fly ball to right. There is Soto on the track. Makes the catch on the very edge of the track. And boy, we really timed that great.
Yeah.
You got that all in.
I got it all in. Didn't even have to rush.
Whoa.
I took a breath and everything.
Here's Gleyber to lead it off against Tanner Bybee, a right-hander who deals, and the pitch is low. The Yankees have seen Bybee, but only a couple of times, so most guys are 0 for 2, 1 for 3. I only wrote down one batting statistic. It's on Volpe. Here's the 1-0, and the breaking ball is low 2-0. Because Volpe is 1 for 3, but the one was a home run. That's the only reason I wrote it down.
Well, Bybee, his second start in the big leagues last year was here against Garrett Cole.
Here's the 2-0 to Torres. There's the strike. Gleyber 4 for 19, a homer, 3 RBIs. I'm going to give you all the numbers, but the only guy who is really hitting, well, Soto's hitting, and of course Stanton. That's it. The 2-1 is high 3-1. Don't forget last night, Susan talked about the Yankees taking pitches. So important.
So frustrating.
Oh,
for a
my.
pitcher.
And they won last night. Well, they had 2 solo homers, and they had a bunch of walks and wild pitches. And it'll be a 3-1 to Gleyber. Line, base hit, over third, down the left field line, rolling to the left field corner, extra bases as Torres steams into second with a double. There's an example of taking pitches. He got ahead 3-1. Got Soto and Judge coming up. You think Bybee wanted to walk him? So he threw the ball over the dish, and Gleyber belted it.
And Gleyber has been so good since after the All-Star break, but the last 2 months has been terrific. Johnny was talking about during the All-Star break, he went home to Tampa, and he and Gio Urshela have like a batting cage, and the two of them worked on things with his batting coach and tried to remember what kind of hitter he is. And since he came back from the All-Star break, and it's getting better and better every single game.
Yeah, he really is a terrific hitter. And here is Soto, runner at second, no one out. And there's a breaking ball strike from Bybee. Soto is 6 for 17. So that's one at bat better than 333. So, he is hitting with a homer last night and 3 RBIs. Torres off second. Let's see if Soto can get him to third or get him in. The pitch is low, and the count 1-1. When I was in my quote-unquote retirement, I watched 1 billion games, and one thing I noticed, many pitchers don't want to throw strikes. They want you to swing at pitches off the strike zone.
Well, they're out of luck if they expect the Yankees to do that.
I'm sitting here, I'm talking on mute, guys. I'm sorry.
Pop foul, third base side, away.
I got to move this over so I can see it.
Pitchers get in trouble because they simply don't want to throw a strike. They can throw a strike. Well, it'd be in the middle of the plate. Now 1-2 on Soto. Judge on deck. Torres leads off second. Rocchio plays right behind his lead.
Sorry about that, guys. Welcome, Mantu, to the stream. I was on stinking mute.
Is grounded in the hole.
That's a base hit. The score's a run.
Torres will not score as the throw comes.
Oh, he didn't. I thought he was going to score on that one.
Well, the Yankees have first and third, no one out. By the way, is it amazing, Susan? He's had that same cycle 3 games in a row.
Three games in a row. He really is.
Let's go, guys.
Taking what the pitcher gives you. Watch Juan Soto. Not everybody can do it.
Stinking, I was on a freaking mute. My gosh.
Luis Rojas.
Cannot believe that, guys. I'm sorry.
That was some throw by Will Brennan.
So first and third and no one out. And here's Aaron Judge.
There's Judge. All rise.
No homers and an RBI. And the right-hander Bybee ready to deal. Breaking ball strike.
Curveball strike.
Center fielder Aaron Judge steps to the plate. Centers Healthcare would like to remind you that they're not just care. They're care that moves you. CentersHealthcare.com. First and third, no one out. It'll be an 0-1 to Judge.
Pops it a mile high.
A high pop in the infield. The shortstop Rocchio near second. He drops the ball.
He dropped it. What?
And everyone's going to be safe. Torres scores, and the Yankees.
What was that?
Do you remember?
You can't do that. Not on the Yankees.
Well, that's the same thing that happened.
It was exactly the same thing, and it's just, and Bybee kind of nodding his head, okay. I'm going to get through this. You can see, and he's right there, and he's underneath it, and it went off the side of his glove.
And it rolled enough.
That's
right
crazy,
field.
man.
Soto had to be at first base. Was able to go to second. So first and second, no one out. 1-0 Yanks. Here is Austin Wells, left-hand hitter. And he cuts and misses it.
It says Judge, but it's not.
Austin Wells, today's
It's Wells, the batter.
Citgo.
There, come on, refresh. This thing is still in beta, guys.
Gasoline gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. First and second, no one out. 1-0 Yanks pitch. Cut on a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
That fastball was 95 on the board.
Bobby had a spectacular first half. Got a little more erratic as the season went on.
Oh. That's a new chant for baseball.
Last couple of months.
I'll be an 0-2.
0-2. Outside.
The fastball is high, 1-2. They play, Rocchio is playing as far over toward second as he's allowed to play in league rules. Now, I don't know if that's right. He was there for Soto, who hits a lot to left field. Well, Soto's Wells, and he has a huge hole between third and short. The 1-2.
He pops it back.
Is pop foul, first base side.
I have seen, and I'll bet you have too. Think about it. Doesn't matter what team it is. As soon as there's a left-handed hitter up, that's exactly what they do. That shortstop hole is open, and the shortstop is behind second base.
Not only does everyone do it, they do it for every hitter.
Every hitter.
Well,
every
hitters
lefty.
are different.
Yep.
I'm sorry. They're wrong. The 1-2.
Oh, got him.
Swinging high fastball, one away.
I don't know why he swung at that one.
Now one away, man.
Terrible pitch to swing at, too.
Giancarlo.
Carlos Stanton.
Hitting a home run in his 32 postseason games, every 8.8 at bats.
Bambino.
Yes.
Wow.
Only one person's ever done that. That was Babe Ruth.
Wow, that's his Babe Ruth territory there.
Lead,
For sure.
Second, one out. And a throw to second.
Oh, that was a close one.
Soto, who started to move toward third. And Jimenez kind of moved in behind him. Not a bad play. Stanton is 7 for 19 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs in the playoffs. He's got Soto at second, Judge at first, 1 out and 1 in.
Outside.
And the fastball's outside, 1-0. Of all the people where it helps his performance of not swinging outside the zone, Mr. Stanton. He hits the ball so doggone hard. And so far, here's the 1-0.
Hop back.
1-1.
Oh, you can hear the people hollering up there.
Only pitches over the plate and ignores.
I don't know if y'all could hear. We could hear the people hollering as this coming towards him.
He's done such a good job of that this year that I think he's become a better hitter this year.
Now here's the 1-1. And the breaking ball's outside. He laid off. No, the count 2-1.
They don't expect.
Let's go, guys. Smash that like button. Need your help so we can defeat YouTube's algorithm.
Obviously deep for Giancarlo. Runners lead at first and second with 1 out. Pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right field.
That's a ton, but it's not. Is it foul?
Racing toward the line, gets out of our view, and I guess he made the catch because he throws back in. I absolutely did not see him. He ran out of our view, but he obviously made the catch two-way.
Let's see if they show a replay. We lose the ball in either corner, right field and left field corner, and he's right there, right by. He slid into the wall. He got the ball. It was foul ball, but he caught it right there. It was a really nice catch, backhanded catch as he went down, and they always do that now. That is a slide to go into the wall so you don't crash into the wall full body.
Well, that was a good play.
Nice play.
Now here's Chisholm with the runners at first and second, 1 out, 2 outs. The Yanks with a 1-0 lead. And
Inside.
as Jazz Chisholm steps into the batter's box to take his swings, Jazz at Lincoln Center invites you to celebrate their 20th anniversary by visiting Frederick P. Rose Hall, the House of Swing at Columbus Circle. Visit jazz.org. Discover jazz at Lincoln Center. Pitch. And a breaking ball strike. Count 1-1.
Well, if Bybee gets out of this with just one run, he will have had a moral victory.
And that's, of course, where someone on the team says, we don't want any moral victories. We want to win.
Oh, okay. But if they just stop it at one here, he's done a job.
He certainly has. He had first and second, no one out, and Judge up. Now be a 1-1 to Jazz.
Let's go, Jazz.
Line
Bang!
Right
Oh,
field. It is a foul ball.
Just foul, too.
Chisholm is 2 for 19, a homer and an RBI. Homer was against Kansas City.
Bybee from the same area in Orange County as Garrett Cole. Both went to UCLA. As Bybee said yesterday, I'm a little younger, a lot younger.
I say that to people all the time.
Went to the same school, but a little later.
A little bit later than you did, for sure.
In the dirt. 2-2.
He's dancing around with that one. Guys, we're at 4 likes. Let's get those likes in. Let's boost it up a little bit more. Get the 5 likes.
Soto, the runner at second. And Judge, the runner at first. It'll be a 2-2 to Chisholm. The pitch high, 3-2.
3 full count now.
Will be loaded up for Volpe.
So Bybee is 25 years old from Mission Viejo, California. I thought he said he went to UCLA, went to Cal State Fullerton.
Well, 3-2, 2 out. They're ready to run. And there they go. Pitch is grounded foul.
And we'll do it again.
So we'll
on full count, 2 out. The base runner is going to take off.
Kind of protecting the plate there.
So base hit could score.
Meanwhile, we're in the first inning, and Tanner Bybee's already thrown 26
Depending on where it's hit at.
I was going to mention that. Already 26. Now 3-2 to Chisholm. Again, the runners running 3-2, 2 out, and Bybee bluffs towards second.
Ooh. Let's go. We got 5 likes, guys. Thank you for those likes. Keep smashing that like button, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already.
3-2.
Got him swinging. All righty. The Yankees end the first with 1 run and Strand 2, first and second. 2 hits, 1 error, guys. A crazy error there. So, dropped a fly ball in the infield at that. But it's Cleveland's turn. They're coming back up to start this top of the second inning here. I was muted earlier. I do apologize at that. I've got this little box here that allows me to quickly easy mute and stuff, but I've got so much going on that I can't see everything. I need to get an indicator to know if I'm muted or not. But thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you for the new subscribers. I appreciate you clicking on this link and watching this with me, guys. Those likes and subs really help boost this channel, push this algorithm out there to more and more people. Be sure to share this with your family and friends. This is a 3D animation of the game. This is the live game, guys. This is stuff that is happening, being animated for us like a video game. I can't stream you the live game because YouTube will not allow that. So there's streamers that are doing that, but they're going to get caught. They're going to get in trouble. And a lot of them are scammers too. They're posting links. So be careful. Don't go to those sites or YouTube links, guys. They're trying to get your money. So be safe out there, my friends. What do you guys think the Yankees are going to do when they come back out here? 3 up, 3 down. Think they can do it? We got Garrett Cole coming back in. We checked last night. He's the second highest pet Yankee. You got Judd, Cole, and I just went blank. There's 3 Yankees players we figured up on the stream last night that make more than an entire team for the Cleveland Indians. Pretty wild here. So it's a fight of the Titans. Rock on, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to come back here. They're warming up, and they're at a radio break, so we'll tie in the radio at the start of this inning here. So I need your help, though. I need your help tonight on this stream, guys. We've got 17 people in here right now. It says 16, 17. Like the stream. Share it. Get this out to your friends and family. We got the chat open, so let's have a good conversation.
Station ID.
All righty, guys. It's a good family-oriented chat. No trash talking in here. It's just baseball fans chatting it up, guys.
Out to the top of the second, 1-0 Yanks. Here's the left-hand hitting first baseman Josh Naylor, big hitter, and he takes a high pitch from Cole.
Naylor.
1-0. Naylor 4 for 24 in the playoffs.
Hey Kenneth, how's it going, man?
Good numbers off Cole. He's 6 for 25.
I don't know how that got out of sync.
3 of the hits have been home runs. Pitch is a strike. Naylor came into his own this year. He hit over 30 homers and drove in over 100 runs, and those are the two staples that every power hitter wants.
And one of those home runs was, I guess it was last year when he was rocking
the Yankees
around the
1-1 line to right field. There's a base
There's
hit.
a base hit.
Cut off by
the Yankees
Soto
got
near
a
the line, and Naylor will
Soto.
hold on.
Yeah, Soto was the first one to get on.
To right.
Playoff scoreboard is brought to you by Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global with Food Bazaar Supermarket.
Yeah, it was an error on the second baseman.
This is the only game in baseball today. 8 o'clock, Game 3 is tomorrow. Dodgers at the Mets. Luis Severino, his 13th career postseason start against
Welcome
Walker
back,
Buehler.
The pitch hit high in the air to left field.
They're hitting the ball tonight.
As Judge moves over at left center field in front of the bullpen. But
makes that catch. 1 out.
And Lane Thomas fly ball, 1 away. Lane Thomas was 6 for 22. 2 homers, 9 RBIs, and Thomas the only righty hitter in the lineup.
You know, you watch so many games this year. Luis Severino had some year.
Oh, great. Absolutely great. What happened lately later in the year for the Mets, Manaea was terrific. Quintana was terrific. Severino was terrific. And Peterson pitch is a strike. And when they were bad, early in the year, when they were bad, they imported J.D. Martinez, Mark Vientos, who's going to be one of the great hitters in the game, already is, Francisco Alvarez, and Iglesias. There's 4 guys added to the lineup. It's pretty good. Pitch cut out and miss.
Swinging strike
By Brennan, Will Brennan, a left-hand hitter. Brennan is 1 for 6, no homers or ribbies. Naylor at first with 1 man out. The Yanks have a 1-0 lead here on the top of the second.
Yanks have a 1-0 lead. I like how he said that.
Coles 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Fastball up and in. Second strikeout for Garrett. And that will bring up Andres Jimenez, a left-hand hitter. Contact one of your local Honda dealers today for a great deal. Or visit tryhondadealers.com.
You know, they announced all the things that were going to go on in Citi Field tomorrow, and one of them they're going to wear, I guess, their black uniforms.
The pitch is low.
You know why?
Why?
Luis Severino got to choose because he's the starting pitcher, so he gets to choose what top they wear.
I think it's a great uniform. I love that. The Mets black.
Yeah.
Normally they wear it on Friday, I think. Jimenez is 4 for 21. No homers or ribbies. And the 1-0. The count on a miss. The count 1-1.
You know,
1-1 count now.
So superstitious. I bet Severino knows exactly what his record is in those black tops.
I bet he does too. I'm so happy. We have so many friends on the Mets. And you're saying, gee, you want to see him in the World Series? Yes. The 1-1. Cut on a miss. But really,
blew that one by him.
Their manager,
95 mile an hour.
Mendy, their hitting coach, Eric Chavez, Luis Severino,
Yankees
Harrison
all.
Bader.
Yankees all.
Yeah. 1-2, the count on Jimenez. Naylor at first base, not a base runner, big hefty guy. Now here's the 1-2.
What's he gonna do?
Line foul outside of first.
Boy, that was just foul and very light because that was a shot.
The one advantage with a hit like that, having to look at it again to see if it was close, is that Rizzo's holding the runner on. So he's there. Very tough to
Anthony
sink a fly ball
Rizzo.
over
Let's
the
go,
line.
Rizzy.
1-2 to Jimenez. And Cole deals foul ball.
Foul ball.
The Yankees will fly to Cleveland tomorrow. And then we play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Well, pending on Friday.
Now the 1-2. And breaking ball low 2-2.
Now he's missed with the knuckle curve. He's gone fastball, slider, and knuckle curve in these first 2 innings. Knuckle curve's been low. Or they're not biting on it.
The only thing I can say about that, they aren't biting, and it was too low. But if you're going to throw a breaking ball, curveball especially, you better be low.
Yep.
Now here's the 2-2. A pop-up. Right around first, foul. Rizzo near his own dugout makes the catch.
And that's going to end the inning. One hit.
One hit. One left.
1-0 Yankees at the end of the inning and a half. So let's see here. Man, I'm trying to get the hiccups or something tonight. It's crazy. Guys, we are knocking it out of the park. We got 7 likes on the stream. You can see over here to our, well, that way or that way. It gets confusing up here. So over there, 7 likes. That's 7 likes. Our goal is 50 for the night. The more likes, the better off we do, guys. So those help beat YouTube's algorithm and gets a push. So more and more people can get in here and watch it with us, guys. So we need your help with that. There we go. 8 likes. Thank you, guys. Let's go, baby. It's postseason baseball. October is here, guys. Who's going to be Mr. October this fall? Who will it be? Don't forget to vote in our poll. Who's going to win tonight, guys? Who do you think is going to win this game? Wow, we got 19 votes, guys. We need more likes in here. We're at 19 votes. A lot are saying the Yankees, and there's a lot saying the Guardians can win tonight, guys. So it's anybody's game still. So be sure to drop your votes. Drop those likes on your stream. Let's get those likes through the moon, guys, so we can beat YouTube and get this out to more and more people. We're going to beat that algorithm tonight, guys. It's tough to beat, I will tell you. Many streams are tough going when you can't get it on the algorithm, get it pushed. Do what you do and do it well, my friends. Always remember, tell somebody you love them. We're getting it there, guys. We got 22 votes. 59% say Yankees are going to win. Is that what you guys think? Let us know. Showing 25 people, 24 people in here right now. We're fixing to bring back in the live radio feed here. We got 9 votes, 9 likes.
The lead really in the infield. Torres had doubled. Soto singled him to third. Judge hit a pop-up, and it was dropped by Rocchio. Anyway, the run scored, and then Bybee really got tough. He had men on with no one out and got the side out without another run. Here's Volpe. He takes a strike. As I mentioned, Volpe.
Strike one.
1 for 3 off Bybee with a home run. On the playoff front, Volpe 3 for 15 with an RBI. The pitch. Cut on and missed.
Nice.
And the count 0-2.
He's been walking 8 of 20 plate appearances he's been on. That's for some of those walks. Hey, Yankees fans, need a pick-me-up that's as strong as the Yankees bullpen. Duncan's got your back with drinks that'll have you running the bases in no time. Slide into Duncan and get energized for the game. New York Yankees run on Duncan.
On Dunkin' Donuts.
There'll be an 0-2 coming to Volpe. And the right-hander deals up high.
Up high.
And the count 1-2. Now, here is the 1-2. Grounded right up the middle. It's going to be
through. Another leadoff base hit for the Yankees.
Second baseman Andres Jimenez made a big dive, but of course, if he had grabbed the ball, he never would have thrown him out. He was on the ground in center field. So Volpe gets a base hit, and here's Anthony Rizzo.
And I really like, though, his approach lately. He's just trying to do enough to get the ball in the outfield. Just get it up the middle. That's what he did. A little off balance there.
You know, a guy I mentioned before, Susan, that's what he's done. Changed completely in his career. I'll tell you who it was in a moment. The pitch to Rizzo is fouled down the left field line. It's Iglesias. And he just punches the ball. He just puts the bat on the ball and gets on base. And he hit about 320.
Yeah, he did. He's been doing that, you know, for a while. He was never all that great of a hitter. And then as he got older, he changed a lot. You want to keep working.
Throw to first, and Naylor had a jump. I'll tell you what Naylor did. I like that. I do that. I mean, I see that. He caught this high throw from Bybee, and then he turned and started to go toward the stands. But Volpe wasn't biting. Here is the 0-1. That's up high, 1-1. The first pitch at the bottom of the second inning was a 93 mile
I'm
an hour
doing great.
fastball.
Yourself, man.
Brought to you by
Hope you're doing great.
With the fastest fiber internet in the tri-state and speeds up to 8 gig. Optimum, where local is big time. Pitch. Breaking balls inside. And the count 2-1.
We got 26 votes, guys, and only 9 likes. Let's get those likes on the stream.
He was missing with that
We're at 9 likes boosted.
That changeup got hit.
The more likes on the stream, the more people we can get in here with us, guys. Hope everybody's doing amazing tonight, guys. I appreciate you guys clicking on this lead.
A very short lead. And the 2-1. Line base hit.
Base hit. Nice hit.
Goes to second, heading toward third, and the throw is not in.
Who do I want to win? I'll be honest, I would like to see the Guardians split.
Thomas throw. So they ran.
I love baseball. I'd like to see the Guardians split.
He doesn't have a good arm, or
I don't want to see a route.
Throw.
That's just
But here are the Yankees again, first and third, and no one out.
Yeah, I think they wanted him to throw. I do not think he has a good arm. Brennan does.
Today is your dad's birthday. He died 4 years ago. I'm sorry about that, Kenneth.
He's usually a corner outfielder.
We'll tell your dad happy birthday, my friend.
He did indeed. First and third, no one out.
How about Anthony Rizzo with 2 broken fingers? A sharp liner yesterday, and there's one today.
Here is Verdugo. He's 4 for 17 with an RBI. Left-hand hitter. And the pitch low, 1-0.
I loved what Rizzo said to me. He said it's just a pain thing.
We got no outs, runners at the corners, guys.
Come around a lot, and I'm getting a little older. And he appreciates every
Bybee is
second
getting in trouble here for Cleveland.
For sure they don't come
What's going to happen?
1-0 coming to Verdugo.
Here's a pitch.
And that's on the strike on the outside corner.
Hey, Brent, I am watching on Game Day, MLB Game Day. This is the 3D animation of the live game.
Volpe the runner at third.
I can't show you real footage, but what a better way to watch it than this right now, guys. We get stats, community here. We can interact and chat.
And here's the 1-1. Line
That's a base hit. That's going to score a run, possibly two.
To the left field corner. One run is scored.
Ricocheting. No, he's going to stand up at third. That's a double.
No one out.
Just like that, they blew it open.
There's a left-hand hitter who hits the ball to left field a lot. And the third baseman was off the bag, and he had a line drive over the bag.
This is in beta too, so it's kind of sketchy sometimes. It acts goofy, but for the most part, it does pretty well.
That hit the umpire.
Simulate the live
game. It did, or he got out of the way. But Verdugo tried to do that. And Boone saying to me that he's been having really good at-bats and that he's going to really start to hit, because you could see things are getting better with Verdugo. And here comes veteran pitching coach Carl Willis.
And we have a mound visit now after that. He's gotten rattled.
Well, one thing about what the Yankees are doing and what they should do, it's easy up here, I know that. But they have second and third, no one out, and they have a 2-0 lead, and Cleveland is not a great hitting team. So the Yankees, if they scored these 2 runs, they'd have a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, no, in whatever way, and you heard what Rizzo also saying, whatever you do to get on, and whatever you do, nobody has to hit a home run. Just get these runs in.
Oh, Rizzo. Gotta love Rizzo.
Cade Smith is up immediately. I thought maybe Ben Lively, who they just added, he is the starter. I thought maybe they'd do that. But Cade Smith, they're going to. He's a very good reliever.
Well, here is Glaber. The Yankees have second and third, no one out, a run in with Torres, Soto, and Judge.
Oh, man, this could be bad here.
And the right-hander Bybee deals, swung on and popped
it sky. They dropped the fly ball
right
last inning.
First, Naylor makes the catch, one away. Well, there's one of them.
Yeah. By the way, that consultation on the mound was brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800.
Who do you guys want to win in chat? Let us know. I know we got the poll going, but in chat, let me know in chat who do you want to win. We got another question, too.
If I'm correct,
I like asking this one. I always love to hear where you guys are from.
He's had 3 straight games with Torres at second, and he's drilled one in the first base hole for a base hit and a run. Cleveland is hitting the mound.
Well, the team is out there in the mound, and I'm sure this is all just getting Cade Smith time.
Right. No one else can come out. The minute they come out, the pitcher has to leave.
And he just got up very, very quickly. And Naylor doing all the talking, actually, to Bybee. This isn't what either Stephen Vogt nor Tyler or Tanner Bybee wanted. The way they're doing, except for the
man, they're going crazy in there. The music,
the Giancarlo home runs, they're doing just enough to score.
Yanks win.
Absolutely, and of course you can do that if you get
Florida.
Yes.
And boy,
there's some Florida in the house.
Well, here is Soto. The infield is in, second and third, and one out, and they're going to walk Soto. How do you like that?
Well, this will be a big booing group.
Wow.
To have confidence in your choices. So they walk Soto intentionally. And now here's Stephen Vogt. So the starting pitcher,
they did not like
has
that.
to come out. His second visit to the mound.
All right, no, he's one of their high leverage guys, so they just want to get out of this inning. So they bring in one of their high leverage guys, Tanner.
All right, we have a pitching change now for sure.
Cade Smith, the pitching change is brought to
Look at them, see it, the beta. Look at them, they're going crazy on the mound.
For a chance to win.
Yankees fans, jackpot.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 11 likes. Hey, we're not even through the second inning here, guys. 11 likes. This rate, we can keep it up, guys. If you have not smashed that like button, let's get to 50 likes tonight on this stream. Your help, we can do that. With those purpose of those likes is to let YouTube know this is good stuff. Get more and more people in here to watch it with us, guys. So the Yankees are rattling the Cleveland Indian pitchers. Maybe downhill from here. Maybe they can pull this out, guys. We're going to root for them. There we go. 12 likes now, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you have a pitching change. I didn't hear who the new pitcher was. So, got a new pitcher warming up. We got Judge is at the plate. Bases are loaded for the Yankees too, man. Bases loaded, 1 out. Aaron Judge is up. Man, what if he launched it here? If he launches it, good grief. That's a lot, man. Smith. Shows Smith is on the mound. Let's go, Smith. 13 likes. Let's go, baby. Keep it up.
The new pitcher is the right-hander, Cade Smith. And as John and I were just talking about, he's one of their high-leverage guys. And you want to get out of this inning. And then if they can get out of this, it's 2-0 and you take your chances.
You know, that's why Kansas City brought in Urseg early in that
Connecticut
game.
side one. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
If Yankees
Let's go, Connecticut.
accelerates and they have 4-0 or 5-0, I mean, Indians might be in trouble. So here comes a big right-hand reliever, Cade Smith, and Judge takes inside 1-0.
He tried to take his arm off with that one.
Rizzo is at third. Verdugo's at second. Soto's at first. A run is in.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Aaron Judge is up.
Second pitch. Foul back.
Foul ball.
Count 1-1.
And on August 14th in Chicago, that was the last time they walked Juan Soto to get to Aaron Judge. He hit a long home run.
Just what they said. I'm listening to him.
It'll be a 1-1 to Judge. And he
fouls. He hit that one a ton. Foul ball.
Cade Smith's last save was here, actually, in May. He closed some games on the road. He had a 1.72 ERA. They had the best bullpen in baseball all year, this Cleveland bullpen. That back end is awfully
Cleveland, they're going to score some runs this next inning here, guys. What do you think?
Have to get ahead, then you'll never
see. Get some runs on the board. Bad.
Bases loaded, 1 out. It'll be a 1-2 to Judge. Swung on.
Oh, my goodness.
Left center.
That's right to him, though.
Thomas makes the
that run's going to score, though.
Goes toward third. Scoring is Rizzo.
Rizzo.
It's a sac fly and an RBI
Anthony Rizzo
Judge.
across the plate.
Take a 3-0 lead.
3-0, guys. And just like that. That could have been worse.
Just get those runs in.
So the Yankees have 2 on at first and second, 2 out. And here is Austin Wells. Wells is today's cleanup hitter, and that's brought to you by Serve Pro. Like it never even happened.
Pro.
Pitch. There's a straight.
Something you like to see. Aaron Judge is talking to Giancarlo Stanton. Something he saw with Cade Smith talking to his fellow right-hander Stanton in case he gets up.
Daylight.
Here's the 0-1.
And he swung at it. My goodness.
That fastball 95. He's had one that was at 96. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out swinging. Yeah, that'll end it.
Hello.
So Smith really did his job.
They got him there. Hello, side one. How are you doing this Tuesday night? All right, guys, ready, set, go. Which hat? You got to follow the ball. Which one is it going to be? I missed it. I think it's going to be 2. I missed the ball. No, it's under 1. I missed it. Did you guys get it right? Because I didn't. They got a couple other little games that they show here throughout the game. So just like that, we are through 2 innings, guys, going into the top of the third. 3-0 Yankees. This is a do or die game here. They need to win to extend this when you go into home. For me, it's always crucial you split one of these games when you're on the road. I know there's teams that doesn't pass, but I feel like it's better off for the road team, to split that first game, first series, 1-2, 1-1, you know, and not go back home 0-2. So, but they need to start getting some runs now, I feel like. Who are you guys rooting for? Let us know in chat. We got the poll going. As you can see, we've got 38 votes. We only got 13 likes. So smash that like button while you're at it too, guys. Rock on. This is the live game here, guys. This is a 3D animation of the exact game. So we're not missing any stuff on the game. You're seeing it all here in 3D form. It's like the video game. We need... They got Smith is coming back in for Cleveland. Howdy, friends. Lloyd, how are you doing, Lloyd? That's right. Kai. That's right, Kai. I want Cleveland to win this game. I'm rooting for Cleveland. They need to come back. They need to get some runs on the board now. Lloyd, I hope you're doing great, my friend. Welcome.
And the 8th hitter, Bo Naylor, who was the younger brother of the first baseman, Josh. He's also a left-hand hitter. And Cole deals. There's a strike 0-1.
Man, it keeps... Pause that for 1 second.
Looking at his numbers,
it keeps getting out of whack on
season yet. Nope.
That'll be an 0-1. And that's fouled off third base side, 0-2.
I'm rooting for the Guardians, except I do have a wager on the Yankees batters. So hopefully a few hits. Right on, my friend.
York Yankees.
Naylor in the playoffs, 0-13. There's the 0-2.
Let's go.
Ground ball foul outside of first.
That is awesome,
Naylor
Lloyd. I'm glad to hear that, man. I hope you're doing great. I was thinking about you the other day.
Great numbers. The guys who have the great numbers are Rockio and Kwan. Kwan batting first, Rockio batting ninth. Well, you put them together, I guess. Here's the 0-2.
0-2. You got him where you want him, Cole. Outside.
And the pitch outside, 1-2.
Well, Kwan's a really good player. Rockio we haven't seen enough of, but it's always those guys. It's always guys that you wouldn't think are the ones that are going to get all the hits that do in playoff time.
Here's the 1-2. Struck him
got
out
him
swinging. Fastball. At 96 up.
96 mile an hour.
Third strikeout for Garrett. The third inning is brought to you by Spectrum, a connection built for everywhere. That's life unlimited, and that's Spectrum. Now 1 down, and here is Rockio, left-hand hitter.
Outside.
Pitch actually switch hitter, but batting lefty against Garrett. Well, listen to
Cleveland has a lot of
playoffs.
switch hitters.
He's 8 for 19 with a homer last night and 2 RBIs. The pitch is lined to left center field, and there's a base hit.
Funny, huh?
Amazing. Judge fields and throws back in. So he's now
that is right.
9 for 20, or one at bat
game
worse
apiece.
than 500.
Next 3 games are going to be in New York.
It's funny how
now back to the top of the order. Here is Stephen Kwan.
So you put them together. What a leadoff combination, huh? Rockio and
Kwan.
So in between
and
innings, could you let them know who's
do that?
Hit some walks? Absolutely. I'm going to pull up that stat window too.
Now, Cole
would you want me to put the stat window up? Would that help as well, Lloyd?
About this during the pregame.
I had it up last night, but I felt like it got in the way.
He's doing. He's a longtime player, and as manager, he might win Manager of the Year. So you figure, why wouldn't they just put those two together on top? I bet Stephen Vogt could tell you why. Here is the 1-0 to Kwan. And the pitch outside 2-0.
Or one of the guys who runs the computer could plug in.
Another guy could do it, yeah. One thing I will say, though, you know, computer, et cetera, the 2-0. It's low 3-0. I know if I see a guy get base hits all the time, I put him up in the lineup. Yeah. Well, Garrett Cole is behind 3-0 to Kwan.
Will do. Oh, make room for that right now.
And the pitch is way
inside.
Low.
Wow.
Missed badly. So that's the first walk of Cole. And Cleveland now has first and second, one out. They try to get a hit or two and get back in the game. They have the rookie lefty hitter Manzardo. Then they have their best hitter Ramirez.
And they're having a meeting of the infield that's on the mound. That was the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route 22 Toyota.com. And Cole's like blowing on his hands. Now that he bounced that was 96 mile an hour fastball, went straight into the dirt.
So here is the rookie left-hand hitter Kyle Manzardo, who is struck out his first time, 1 for 8 in the playoffs.
Don't need me to block the view. Okay, we'll do. I'll keep this up. Absolutely.
That was a big moment.
I'll just pull it up in between innings.
The Guardians. See
if you're fine with that, I'll open it and close it if you're good with that.
And the pitch to Manzardo is high, 1-0.
Yeah, I'll just open up this stat window. We'll go on in between innings.
As we said, this is the left-handed hitter that they got for
Ward. I'm glad, my friend. That's what we're here for. For those who can't get this, tune in here.
Foul back, 1-1.
He was at AAA. They brought him up when the rosters expanded.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this up in the center of the screen here. So in between innings, I'll turn this on. We'll go over the stats. I'll do that for you, Lloyd. Does that help? I'll talk over it and have it on the screen.
Here on the top of the third. And it'll be a 1-1 to the lefty hitter. And the pitch outside, 2-1.
Funny, all of a sudden he has lost the strike zone bit.
Now here's the 2-1.
Absolutely.
And that slider is low. He did not go. 3-1. One more bad one that'd be loaded up for Ramirez. Not the guy you want to see.
No, that you didn't have to think about that, really. I'm surprised he even saw it. That was a ball when it left his hand. Ended up on the ground.
Now 3-1 to Manzardo, who pops it foul, third base side out of play. 3-2.
Look at the sinker there.
All right, I got my stats bar set up. There we go. Thank you, Lloyd. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got the stats bar lined up, so in between innings, we will fire it live so I can go over the stats, what's happening.
Lead first and second with
Thank you for that tip.
Now here's the payoff. It popped him up off third foul. Chisholm.
That looks like it's out of in play.
2 ways. So Cole was able to come back and get Manzardo. Now, as I mentioned, here's the best hitter on the team.
15 likes, guys. We're knocking it out of the park. Let's keep those likes coming in.
Now, here's Jose Ramirez. I told you before that Ramirez now 12 for 35, 2 home runs off Cole. Well, 12 for 36 at 333. So anyway, he's a very good hitter, and this is a very big moment in the game because Ramirez is up with 2 men on base. We're on his lead first and second, and Cole deals low. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank.
I'm here in Texas, guys, bringing this to you guys here free of charge on YouTube. Drop those likes on the stream to support it.
Learn more. 1-0 to Ramirez. He's the tying run.
2 outs.
Right,
first and second.
Lefty, and the pitch is grounded.
Pulled foul.
First base out.
First base. Let's go, baby. They're getting those drums rattling tonight.
Because, frankly, you don't know if Ramirez is ever going to come up with men on base again. Maybe he will. It's only the third inning. Now here's the 1-1. And Cole deals, swung on a fly ball.
Hard hit. That's Judge. All rise for Judge. And he makes a catch, and that's the end of the top of the third. Cleveland strand 2. And here are the stats, like I promised, Lloyd. So, is it getting everything? No, it's not. Cutting off a little bit here. I got it big enough so I can see it now. So here's the box score as we speak. For the Yankees tonight, Torres is 1 for 2. He's only one, and Soto walked. Judge is 0 for 1. Wells is 0 for 2. Stanton's 0 for 1. Chisholm's 0 for 1. Velope, I can never pronounce his name. Is Bowen doing it tonight? Where is he at? He's going back to college tonight. He's driving back. Rizzo is 1 for 1, and Verdugo is 1 for 1 for the Yankees. You can see him on the right side is the Yankees. On the left side, your left side is the Cleveland Guardians. Kahn is 0 for 1. Manzard is 0 for 2. Ramirez is 0 for 2. Naylor's 1 for 1. Thomas 0 for 1. Brand's 0 for 1. Jimenez is 0 for 1. Naylor's 0 for 1. And Rocco is 1 for 1 tonight. So let me refresh that. It seems like it needs to update. There we go. And you can see the win probability right now is in favor of the Yankees. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, it is game 2. Who is going to take this game? What do you guys think? I'll leave those stats up there for another minute while it's in between innings, and I'll turn it off here. So you guys can look over that if you have any questions. That's where we're sitting at right now. Postseason, baby. It's an exciting time of year. None of my teams are in it, but hey, it's always fun to watch.
We'll send up Giancarlo. Jazz and Volpe.
And
bottom third
will be off for you guys there.
Smith. Tall right-hander, throws hard and deals. There's a breaking ball strike to Stanton.
And Tim Herron, lefty, as he's in the pen. So this will be a bullpen game for the Guardians. Day off tomorrow, so it's a little easier on them.
0-1, hit hard to deep short.
Wow.
The long throw on one hop is in time, one away.
One down.
Was on the outfield grass when he made that grab.
Set on a beautiful 32-acre park-like campus along the Hudson, River Spring Living offers older adults a full range of living options and stunning view of the New York City skyline. Come see for yourself what makes life at River Spring Living special. Visit riverspringliving.org to schedule a tour today.
One away, and here is Jazz, who struck out his first time.
YouTube.
Yankees are the 3-0 lead, bottom of the third. And the right-hander deals inside. 1-0 to Chisholm. Well, once you take your pitcher out that early, of course it's a bullpen game, and
let me know if you keep getting some more of those, Lloyd.
The 1-0 swung on a high pop third base side, and it is caught by Ramirez.
He caught that right on the stand, right there on the rail.
Dugout, one away. Actually, 2 away. Stanton grounded out. So 2 down, and here is Anthony Volpe. The third inning brought to you by Spectrum, a connection built for everywhere. That's life unlimited, and that's Spectrum.
Spectrum.
And the pitch to Volpe is low inside, 1-0. But anyway, what the Cleveland bullpen has to do is pretty obvious. Pitch low.
Outside.
Stop the Yankees and see in the next X number of innings if they can scratch out 3 runs.
Bottom of the third, guys.
So
can we get just a few more likes?
Very important. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1.
Fired it in there. I don't know what that just did. Probably an ad.
Now the 2-1 foul straight back 2-2. Did you ask Tom, are they flying back tonight?
Yes, they are.
I know, right?
That's a good
Let's
thing.
do it. Hopefully we can. That would be awesome.
For the day off. There's the 2-2. It's high 3-2.
3-2 now.
Tim Herron, the lefty, he is getting ready. That's the back end of their bullpen. I'm going to keep it right here.
Well, here comes the 3-2 to Volpe. With 2 outs, no one on. Pitch cut.
Got him.
Struck him out swinging. 95 was the heater. So Gage Smith, 1-2-3. And at the end of 3-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Jeep 4xE lineup.
Opportunity.
All righty, guys. Just like that, we're end of the third. So, hey, guys, I got some good news. I may be able to get fiber here very soon at my house. I just got rumor that they may be running fiber. So, hopefully I can bring better quality streams with less cutouts. That is a good goal. I'm hoping to get that. So, keeping my fingers crossed. Keeping my fingers crossed. Maybe they'll get it in my area here, guys. So, hey, KimbroNator here. In between innings, we got the stats. Bringing the stats up. These are the current stats. Let me hit a refresh. So those of you guys playing fantasy, let's make sure this is up to date for you guys here. And there is the current stats of the players. So nothing really changed much that end and not a lot of hits. The Guardians are coming back up here to start this top of the fourth. We're through 3 innings completed. We have Smith. The Guardians have already went into the bullpen and replaced their starting pitcher, Bybee, or however you say his name. I always say his name incorrectly. But they replaced him with Smith. And Smith has came in and he's pitched an inning and 1.2 innings, and he is starting the top of the 4th inning here. So that is a question. I'm gonna do a community post about that, Kenneth. I've got my thumbnail made for the Xfinity race and baseball. So I'm gonna let the community decide. If the baseball game is extended that night, so if we have a game 5 that night, do y'all want me to do baseball or NASCAR? So I'm gonna put a community post out tomorrow. I'm waiting after this game, but if there is a game 5, I'll let you guys decide which one I do. That's my goal. I'll put a little community post out. You know, I'm going to wait and see, the next 2 games. After this game, won't be able to tell if the Yankees win, so.
Just rocking the baby.
He evidently did it all year with other pitches, too. It had nothing to do with Cole, evidently.
The pitch is lined to right field. There's another
base hit.
Line drives off the bat of Josh Naylor.
Naylor. Does Con have a walk?
Naylor
Let's check.
Rounded first. Went about 4 or 5 steps.
Yes, he
dared Soto to throw behind him.
Let me double check here.
Soto did not.
1 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs.
What's roaring around the playoffs presented by Corona, the official cerveza of Major League Baseball.
Here's Lane Thomas, the only right-hand hitter in the
Pull up
lineup.
the full box score now. Let me get the correct. Make sure I'm not getting anything wrong.
And Cole deals. There's a strike. Lane Thomas fly to center his first time.
Mets and Dodgers will continue their series back at Citi Field tomorrow. It will be Walker Buehler for the Dodgers against.
Pitch cut on him, missed. Against our Luis
Severino. His 13th career postseason start. Mark Viento's couple of numbers, 2024.
Well, it'd be real tricky for me to do both.
9 games.
I could try to do both on one screen. We'll see.
0-2 fouled away. You know, I've been telling people that Vientos is the real deal. He's going to be a great hitter.
Kahn did walk.
He's going to hit
yes,
30
he did.
homers. Yeah, well, he already hit 27 this year, I think. No, it may be more. But anyway, he's some fun. He can really hit.
In the playoffs, leads all players with hits and RBIs.
0-2 coming to Thomas. Check swing, ground ball, tough play coming up, and it's booted.
Oh, my goodness.
Dribbling ground ball.
You can't have those errors like that. It's going to kill you.
Guardians now have 2 on and no one out. I would think that's a base hit. I can't imagine giving anyone an error on that.
Well, they kind of came to they blocked each other, both Volpe and Jazz Chisholm. Let's see whose ball that was.
But we need to get
it's an error.
We need to get some runs in. Let's go, Guardians.
Chisholm, E5, because Volpe was getting ready to field that.
Were they going to give an error on that? What do you guys think?
Chisholm came in front of him, and the ball went through Volpe's legs. That would have been much easier play and an easy play for Volpe right there.
Yeah, I guess they could have gotten one.
Yep.
It was a tough play because it was a check swing little dribbler. Anyway, the Guardians have their chance. They have first and second and no one out. And here is left-hand hitting Will Brennan. And the pitch cut.
Swing and strike.
And for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez in the postseason, 7 games. He's got 2 home runs and 7 RBIs.
That'll be an 0-1.
Foul.
Third base side. Walker Buehler's had a terrible year for some reason.
Yeah, well, he just came. Didn't he just come back
anybody?
this year from Tommy John or whatever he had? And this postseason, 0-1 with an ERA of 10.80. So yes.
All right, here's the 0-2 to Brennan. And he hits a weak ground ball to second. Only plays first. A little dribbler again, 2 in a row, and that moves the runners to second and third.
There we go. There's their chance.
It would make it a 3-2 game. And
Come
here
on.
is Andres Jimenez.
Let's go, baby.
You see right there, see how important it is to put the bat on the ball? That was nothing. I mean, he had a dribbler, check swing, but it moved the runners to second and third. Now a base hit, and you're right back in the game.
And why he also hit the ball, put it in the ground, do anything with it, because Lane Thomas gets on the error by Chisholm.
So runners at second and third with 1 out. And the pitch is high. The Yankees play the middle of their infield back. They'll give up 1 run instead of bringing the infield in and letting a ground ball go through. The only player up is Chisholm. He plays wide of third, and his spikes are on the infield grass. Everyone else deep. Pitch. A breaking ball low. And the count 2-0.
I get my favorite stadium eats like Benihana or Mighty Quinn's through Uber Eats. It's there for pickup, so I'm back in the booth before first pitch. Watch the game, not the line, with Uber Eats for
That's gotta be
at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
There is the 2-0. Breaking ball, low 3.
Ooh, that was close.
Ball 4 will load the bases.
Is he going to walk him?
The top of the 4th inning, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game.
After the game.
Here's the 3-0 to the left-hand hitting Jimenez.
He
and the
walked
pitch is
him.
high. The bases are loaded.
And just like that, here's your chance, Cleveland.
Here in the last couple of innings.
Let's go, Cleveland. Guardians, let's go.
1 man out.
Base hits.
And
Not to be home runs, just base hits, man.
David Fry, and he
to get back in the game.
Yeah,
have a mound visit.
So David Fry will hit for Bo Naylor, and they only have 4 guys on the bench. So as Matt Blake goes out to the mound, so after Fry hits, they may change the lineup somehow, but they have to bring in a catcher, Austin Hedges, and after that they'll have 2 men on the bench.
Well, so this is, and I'm sure he's thinking, this is my best shot. I might not get another shot.
Absolutely.
Like so
couldn't agree more.
Cole's at 60 pitches. It's on that.
So
it's right below his name.
Right-handed with
you have
power.
to zoom in under Cole's
bases
name
loaded,
up there.
1 out. Yanks with a 3-0 lead.
See him up there above the umpire.
The tying runs are on base, and David Fry,
and
who
the
hits home
batter's
runs
right next to him,
and hit a grand slam against the Tigers, is standing in. He's a right-hand hitter.
Umpire's going to bat.
David Fry acquired that 2 years ago.
There he is. Here's Fry.
To be named later.
Pinch hit. Let's go, Fry. Let's go, Fry.
Now here's Cole's pitch.
Pop.
Swung on and
good
popped him up.
gosh.
How do you like that? Off third, Chisholm, foul territory, makes the catch.
Holy
for the
cow,
How do you
dude.
like that?
Drop
They
your hands
waste
at
their
a
best
time
pinch
like
hitter
this.
on one swing.
Can't be doing that.
So with 2 outs,
Postseason baseball,
here
baby.
comes Brian Rocchio, who has been very rocky for the Yanks.
What a waste of a pinch hit, man.
You kind
I
of
hate
wonder,
them
that
pop-ups.
Cole's been kind of all over the place here. You might think, why wouldn't you wait and see what he take a pitch, see what he's got, and then he's probably thinking, well, he's going to throw me a strike because he's got people on base.
Rocchio takes a breaking ball, strike 0-1. Brian lined a single to center his first down. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's in.
Strike 0-2.
He's going to go right back at you. That's Cole.
And in a nonce.
The go-ahead run is at the plate. Come on.
50,000 people got to their feet.
Let's go, Rocchio.
The 0-2.
Come on.
Is high. 1-2.
He's gonna make you work for it.
Cleveland with the bases loaded and 2 men out, top of the 4th.
Bases loaded.
Yankees have a 3-0 lead. And Garrett Cole's 1-2.
Foul ball, stay alive.
At home plate, another curveball. The Guardians with the bases loaded, 2 out, top of the 4th. And it'll be a 1-2 to the left-hand hitting Rocchio. Now the 1-2
foul
is
ball.
Up foul off third and out of play.
You just got a piece of that off the end.
Go Guardians.
The outfield dead straight away. Soto fairly deep and right. Pitch is grounded foul.
Ball stays alive. Cole is up to 67 pitches now.
Remains 1-2.
Meanwhile, Garrett Cole's going to hit 70 pitches in 3 pitches. We're in the 4th inning.
Aaron Boone said something to you, which is a product of today's game, but still a little unusual. He was lauding Rodon. Here is Garrett Cole's 1-2 to Rocchio with the bases loaded and 2 out. Pitch.
Another foul ball.
He said, well, he said not only did Rodon pitch well, but he also got us all the way through 6 innings.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's how it is.
It is. I smile. Managers say that all the time. You got through 5, you got through 6. Boy.
Is it different from the old days? Yeah, but those were the old days. 1-2 to Brian Rocchio with the bases loaded, 2 out. Here in the top of the 4th, 3-0 Yanks. The pitch.
Down
a
low.
breaking ball low, 2-2.
You know what the main difference is? Remember, back in the 90s, you wanted to get the starting pitcher out to get into the bullpen. Now you don't want to get into anybody's bullpen.
The 2-2. Breaking ball, strike 3. A beauty.
Right on that corner. Dang.
So in the inning.
And he looked at that
No
one, too.
runs.
And that ends them. They strand 3, guys. Just like that, they strand 3 runners. Oh, let me see. I need to change this. We got a little bit more on here. There you go. Yankees are on the right, and the Indians or not Indians, Guardians are on the left. You know, I was streaming last night, and I was covering. I was on the Guardians radio broadcast last night, and I swear one of the guys, after I went off, and they were talking, I know he said Indians. I was just kind of listening, cleaning up the chat and stuff, and closing out windows and listening to the post game. And that guy said Cleveland Indians. I know he did. I was like, but I mean, all of my life until the last few years, they've been known as the Cleveland Indians. So, all right, there's the stats currently right now. So, and that box score is 89.2%. According to ESPN, is Yankees are in favor. There's the hitting stats and pitching stats. Here's the injury reports. It's 51 degrees there currently at Yankee Stadium. Get that back down in there so you guys can see it. All righty, guys. Looks like we have a new pitcher for Cleveland. Hernan is coming in. Rizzo is due up for the Yankees. Boom. I thought they were coming back for a second, but not. They just come back into more commercials. All right, here we go.
Austin Hedges is the new catcher for Cleveland. And Rizzo.
We have a new catcher, too.
Takes a strike.
MJS Building and Development delivers championship-level new builds and home renovations for the Hamptons. Bringing your projects to life, visit mjsbuilds.com to learn more.
0-1 is grounded weakly to second, and the throw to first is in time. One away as Jimenez came up firing. I'll give you the rundown on the 2 pitches for Cleveland. Bybee went an inning and a third, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. He would be the leader right now. Cade Smith went an inning and 2/3, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks. And here is the lefty Tim Herron, ready to pitch to Verdugo.
Low.
And that pitch. So Herron is tall, huh?
Yes.
6'7", 6'8".
Let's take a look.
He looks tall. Which is like,
usually that leads to him being
it's like, the pitch sounded high. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch low, 2-0.
6'5". Hunter Gaddis is 6'6". Cade Smith was 6'5". Oh, he was 6. Yeah.
Now here's our 2-0.
Ooh.
There's a strike. Verdugo doubled down the left field line his first time. Line drive double down the line. Yankees with a 3-0 lead as we play in the bottom of the fourth. 1 out, no one on. And the 2-1.
Outside.
Strike fastball outside corner.
Right there.
I think that was pretty hard for lefty. 95, 96.
There's been a scoring change in the last inning. Lane Thomas is now credited with a single.
Now the 2-2. Pitch low, 3-2. You got changes?
Yeah, Lane Thomas, it's no longer an error on Chisholm. It's a single.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Now here's the 3-2. Struck him out swinging. So they're a two-way, breaking ball away. And that will bring up Gleyber Torres. Now, I would have thought they'd put Fry somewhere in the lineup because now he's out for the good of the game. They have no one left.
Yep.
I shouldn't say that they have two players left, but the pitch to Gleyber is low, it's a breaking ball.
Well, as you know, the manager knows his team, and he thought probably that's just going to be his best chance because once the Yankees get into their bullpen, they got a pretty good back end also.
The 1-0. Cut on him. So I thought all the moves he made were fine. Bringing in Cade Smith and sending up Fry. Just thought he'd find a way to keep Fry in the game. It'll be a 1-1 to Gleyber, who has doubled and popped up. And the tall lefty deals grounded foul. The bottom of the fourth inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. Cars with a K.
Cars with a K.
To donate your car today.
Now warming up with the Guardians bullpen, right-hander number 49, Eli Morgan.
Eli Morgan, who the Yankees have seen plenty of over the years, is warming up. You know, he can, with the day off tomorrow, he can use everybody.
Now here's the 1-2 to Torres outside. And in that line, they took a lot of pitchers. They took 3 lefties.
13, I think, right?
3 lefties and 8 righties. So they can bring them in. The 2-2 swung on and line toward the gap in right center field. It's a base hit. Cut off by
he was going to try to make it too, but
an inside-out swing by Gleyber. I think Susan and I probably bore you to death by saying this, but that's when he's at his best. Inside out to right field and right center.
And we've been saying that for years. And Gleyber said that when he was down in his little mini hitting camp, an all-star break with his best buddy Gio Urshela, and a hitting coach that he has, he finally said, I finally got it through my head that I'm best when I go to right center.
He is.
Yes, he is.
And it doesn't mean he can't pull. He can hit some long shots if he gets his pitch, but if he has to change his swing, that's where he gets a lot of hits. Now here's Soto.
Outside.
And the pitch outside, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And there's a strike 1-1. Soto has singled and was intentionally walked in front of Judge. But Judge got the job done. He hit a sac fly to center field.
Ooh, that was right. That was a hard
pitch breaking ball.
92, 93 mile an hour.
Strike 1 and 2 on Soto.
And he's an interesting guy, Tim Herron. He's throwing 93 mile an hour sinkers from the left side, 95 mile an hour four seamers. Big guy.
And deals 1-2. It's lined on one hop to second. Jimenez throws to first to
And that's going to end the inning there, guys. And just like that, they strand 1 run, 1 hit, 3-0 Yankees. We go to the top of the 5th, guys. And if you have not already, smash that like button on the stream. We're sitting at 20 likes. We need 30 more to hit our goal of 50. 50 likes on the stream tonight, guys. With your help, we can do that. Defeat YouTube's algorithm. Get this out to more and more people, too, ladies and gentlemen. That's our goal. Be sure to share this with your friends, family. We got a family-friendly chat here. Just fans from all around, guys. Here are the current stats as we see. Soto intentionally walk, ground out. So I click on these, it will actually break out. So they did a pinch hit on Naylor. So who is due up? Forgot who got out last. Let's see. I just went blank on who was the last one out. I think it was Rocco. Rocco struck out, so I think Khan is due up. If I do, maybe you're off. Khan's got the best batting average for Cleveland Guardians. He's batting a .462 through postseason right now, guys. That is unreal. And Rocco's batting .429. He's batting has really good batting average as well. He's 1 for 2 tonight. All right, guys. Any moment here, we'll be back.
To the top of the 5th inning. And the Guardians have the top of their order, Stephen Kwan, who has popped out and walked. And the Yankees with a 3-0 lead, and Cole's first pitch is grounded.
Oh, he gets a hit. Kwan.
There's a great example of what we sing about. Stephen Kwan handles the bat. He hits to left field a lot. So the Yankees have the shortstop playing at second base. Go figure. Because that's how they play every hitter. But he's not every hitter. He's different. And he hit a ground ball between Chisholm and Volpe. He had a lot of room to hit it.
Gosh, are you right? He can just he's got a 12-game postseason hit streak, longest in franchise history. He never strikes out. He can put the ball where he wants.
Pitch is low. Well, that's just awful.
That's crazy hand-eye coordination, too.
That really is. What are you going to do?
But it's every hitter. They play Juan Soto the same way they play Stephen Kwan. They're not the same hitter.
Absolutely. Well, absolutely. Here is Manzardo, left-hand hitter. And the pitch is high, 1-0. If I was a pitcher, I'd be angry. It was just a little ground ball, just a normal ground ball. I mean, that's an out if you play your infielders somewhat normally. Here's the 2-0 to Manzardo. And he lines up base hit to right center field.
Khan's going to be in there second. So no outs, runners at first and second.
The Guardians are at it, and they now send up their best hitter, Jose Ramirez. Ramirez and Naylor, a couple of really good hitters with 2 on and no one out.
Hey, Yankee fans, sometimes travel plans change. That's why Amtrak Flex fares allow you to change or cancel your booking up until departure without fees. Extra innings? No problem. Book with Flex Fares today at Amtrak.com. Amtrak, proud partner of the New York Yankees.
I guess everyone feels that, Ramirez is going to break through soon. The pitch from Cole was
inside a little bit.
Well, there's so many sides. Everyone figures Judge is going to break through soon. Everybody thought Bobby Witt was going to break through soon. Mookie Betts.
Ramirez now 3 for 22 in the playoffs. They got first and second, no one out. Switch hitter batting left with power.
And it's in there. Ball 2.
Josh Naylor on deck.
That was close. Crowd wanted. You can hear them. Cole's at 76 pitches, 2 on, no out. 2-0 count.
Now here's the 2-0.
3-0 count to Ramirez.
3-0. One more bad one.
He's being real careful.
No one out.
Is he fixing to give a walk to him?
Clay, huh?
Let's see, Clay Holmes. Yep.
Yankees get somebody in their bullpen warming up. Clay Holmes.
Well, here's the 3-0 to Ramirez.
Oh,
and he fouls
it back.
Swinging away. Try to get something done for Cleveland. So the count 3-1.
And this is a grind for this last couple
Let's
of
go
innings.
Cleveland.
A real grind for
Ramirez swinging the bat. Tie this game up. 3-1, baby. Let's just stay solid.
Now here's the 3-1.
And he walks him.
It's low, ball 4. They're
Ball
loaded
4.
Up
Take
with
your base.
No one out.
Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Well, and here comes Matt Blake. This Clay just started throwing, but yeah, he is really grinding. He is all over the place.
And the batter, Josh Naylor, has been up twice and hit 2 hard line drive base hits to right.
He's 2 for 2 tonight. Naylor is.
Cole, by the way, his next pitch will be his 80th. Which really is not a big thing, because if they have to go to the bullpen, the Yanks have a heck of a bullpen. But the Indians have, the Guardians have some opportunity. They have the bases loaded, no one out.
He said Indians.
And a really good hitter up.
Everybody does it.
Brought to you by Elect 825, building our future.
Crowd's getting loud.
Bases loaded, no one out. Kwan at third, Manzardo at second, Ramirez at first, and Naylor takes a pitch inside 1-0.
Inside and blocked nicely by Wells. Got away from him.
You know, there are base hits and there are base hits. Both of Naylor's hits have really been hit. 2 hard line drives to right for singles.
Also up in the Yankees bullpen, left-hander number 54, Tim Hill.
The 1-0 is high 2-0.
Wow.
And Tim Hill has now joined Clay Holmes. And he just is really
Cole maybe in some trouble here now, guys. This is a Guardians' chance right now.
Now here's the 2-0 to Naylor.
Skies it.
A high fly to right.
Should score a run.
Soto in mid-right field will make the catch. The throw goes into the infield. Kwan
get
scores.
a run across. There you go.
Manzardo
one
goes
on
to
the board.
Third. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Naylor.
We'll take it. It's not pretty, but we'll take it.
3-1.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, that started on the outside part of the plate. He didn't miss that by much, and he's
we may not see Cole much longer.
The ball moved back
Runners
in
at
on
first and third now, one
just
out.
Missed it.
So they get to the ground, play double ball real quick.
On the play, by the way, if I didn't mention it, Manzardo tagged at second, went to third. So first and third.
Oh, they're let's go Yankees.
Right hand hitting Lane Thomas.
Another threat.
Let's go Yankees.
And a throw to first.
Let's go Guardians.
Back is Ramirez.
Who are you guys rooting for? Let us know in chat. Don't forget, drop your votes in the poll and hit the like button if you have not already on the stream.
Ramirez, by the way, will steal bases. And there he goes.
There he
Pitch
goes.
Taken. The throw to second base is not in time. So now second and third, and a base hit to tie the game.
I'm glad you had said that, because I was just thinking that, and that is part of his game that people don't. It doesn't look like he would steal bases,
right.
does he? That's
kind
the
of
whole
a chunky
thing.
guy, yeah.
Chunky guy doesn't. But
He's
he
a
does.
chunky. I'm a chunky guy.
There's nothing he doesn't do well.
And he had a running jump.
Yeah, he really did.
Now second and third with one out.
Take out the double
It'll
play
be an
option.
0-1
That's what they did with that.
To Thomas.
It also takes away the double play possibility.
Pitch is low. Thomas has flied out and reached on. Well, no, it's an error now. I mean, it's a hit now.
Yeah.
They changed the scoring.
And that Blake on the phone to see who was ready.
Now here is the 1-1. And the pitch just missed outside. 2-1.
2-1. They wanted that one.
50,000 people did not agree with that call.
Runners at second and third, the 2 tying runs. And the 2-1
foul ball.
And the count 2-2.
98. Now he's pumped up to where use it now.
Well, obviously, with a runner at third, runners at second and third, Garrett Cole would love the strikeout. He frees the runners. Here is the 2-2.
Oh. They wanted that one even more, and it was a little bit more offside.
Just missed the outside corner. As the crowd told the umpire what they think. Well, it'll be a 3-2. Ball forward, load the bases
3-2, guys.
It was a little outside, actually. Good call.
Now, here's the payoff. It's grounded foul outside of third.
Foul ball.
Once again, it'll be a 3-2. Manzardo off third. Pitch.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. He missed with a breaking ball. So now the bases are loaded again. And that will be all for Garrett Cole. Manzardo at third. Ramirez at second. Thomas at first. A left-hand hitter is coming up. I imagine they'll go to the lefty.
And this pitching change is sponsored by Ramsey Mazda. Choose
Ramsey
wisely.
Mazda is sponsoring the pitching change. How about Ramsey Mazda? We're going to mute them while they're doing that. We'll pull up the stats. There's our current stats of the game. Let me hit refresh, make sure it's up to date for you guys here. Refresh it. They tend to do their own thing sometimes. And you can see there, Brennan struck out swinging, and then he grounded to second. Thomas second, and Naylor to third. So he's 0 for 2 tonight. He's just batting 125 this postseason. All righty, guys. The Yankees have their first pitching change of the night in the top of the 5th. Cole only got 1 out. So he's 4.1 innings pitched. He didn't make it through a full inning. So he's halfway there. So you can kind of give him half credit for this game. So he leaves the bases loaded. And is finished with 89 pitches for Cole. Postseason pride, baby. Guys, we need your help on smashing that like button. We're at 21 likes. Those likes help boost this and get this out to more and more people and beat YouTube's algorithm. So if you have not already, do it one time. Smash that like button.
Maybe you get a ground ball and you can turn 2.
I think that's exactly what they were talking about. Although Hill is a ground ball kind of machine too, but then if he comes in, do they pinch hit? Who's left on the bench? Noel. Yeah, John Kenzie.
He's the right-hand hitter, and Schneemann is the left-hand hitter, and that's it.
I think they're hoping for a ground ball right here.
Oh, a hard ground ball.
Yep. Yes.
As Chuck Tanner would say, in the lane. Now here's Will Brennan, a left-hand hitter, who's 0 for 2. And
ground ball to first.
To first. Rizzo goes to second. There's 1. That's all they get.
They just get 1.
So the play goes 3-6. Give Brennan an RBI, and the Indians have closed to 3-2.
And not hard enough to do anything but what Rizzo did with it. That was a big high hopper. That was the only chance he had.
So Brennan collects an RBI. It's a 3-2 ball game. Here is
3-2, guys. They are in it now.
At first and third.
Come on, get out of the way. There we go. Jimenez.
And Holmes.
Oh, he's trying to bunt.
A bluff bunt by Jimenez, 1-0. We're in the top of the fifth. There are 2 outs. Runners at first and third. The Yankees now clinging to a very slim 3-2 lead.
3-2. Let's go Guardians. Get another run in. Got a runner at first, third.
Is low.
Just a base hit.
One thing about the Indians, we've talked about the Guardians. Excuse me. Hey,
he keeps saying it.
I've said that for about 80 years. So they've had a lot of people.
He's with me. I'm not 80.
I'll give you Cole's numbers in a moment. A lot of people. Here's the 2-0. And it's low, 3-0. Thus far in the game, the Guardians have 5 hits and 4 walks. Not only is that 9 people, it's only the 5th inning.
That's true.
So it'll be a 3-0. Ball 4 loads the bases.
And it's ball 4.
And the pitch is low, ball 4. Now, I don't know if Holmes wanted to do that, but now he does face a right-hand hitter in Austin Hedges.
Hedges not known for his offensive prowess.
That's a backup catcher.
Yeah, could be sort of.
Maybe it's his chance here, guys.
Ramirez at third. Brennan
Hedges
at second. Jimenez at first. And here is Hedges with 2 outs.
Right down the middle.
There's a strike at the knees.
Yes, get me a strawberry limeade. That'd be awesome.
Here's the 0-1 coming to Hedges.
That's my go-to.
There's a strike outside corner. 0-2, a 96-mile-an-hour sinker.
And just like that.
Home specialty. So the Yankees are a strike away from getting out of the inning with a lead. And Holmes will deal 0-2.
Stays alive.
Check swing foul first base side. This is the 8th batter to bat in the inning. Hedges behind 0-2. Bases loaded, 2 men out. 2 runs in. And the pitch
outside.
Is a bouncer outside. It's a breaking ball. And the count 1-2.
That is awesome. Those are awesome
Ramirez
drinks,
was coming down the line. It got back quickly.
It's my favorite too.
Nice job by Wells keeping that in
when I
front
was
of
a
him.
kid back in high school, my favorite drink at Sonic was the
now they're seeing if he's okay.
Pineapple and strawberry. They get the pineapple and strawberry slush. And they stopped doing pineapples, so you can't get that anymore. That's when I started drinking that
chest,
one. And that's a good one, too.
Leg after that. I'm checking on him.
Like a goalie. They hit him everywhere, but he kept it in front of him. So Tim Lentage continues to talk to
the catcher got hit.
Hill continues to warm.
Oh, they're looking at his wrist. His right wrist. Lentage was pushing it back and forth, see if it was okay.
The Holmes takes a couple to the mitt to see if Wells can throw. Apparently he's fine. Booney and Lentage go back to the dugout. Austin Hedges back in the batter's box. And the Guardians have him loaded up with 2 out in a 3-2 ball game, top of the 5th.
Come on, move out of the way, dude. Move.
Now Holmes will deal 1-2.
Got
Struck him out swinging.
Struck him out. Just like that. Get out of here, buddy. Cleveland get 2 on the board. On 2 runs on 2 hits and leave 3 on base. So it's 3-2 going into the bottom of the 5th for the Yankees. And here's the stats here, guys. We're pulling that back up. So on the right is the Yankees lineup, and on the left is the Guardians lineup there, guys. Looks like Judge is due up. So be sure to all rise for Judge when he comes up to bat, guys. He is safe at first with the fielding error. The shortstop missed a fly ball, a routine fly ball, I thought, in the infield. Then he hit a sac fly to center and scored Rizzo. So what can if he gets his bat going, man, he can launch that ball too. So let's see what he does. Whew. Can't stop yawning. I need to get me something to drink here in a minute. Bottom of the 5th coming up. This is on TBS, guys. Those of you want to watch it on TV and interact with us here in chat, love to hear from you guys. On the go is CeeLo. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing great. You've had a busy weekend. I've had a busy weekend not streaming. Kids, flag football, all kinds of stuff, man. So glad you're in here, man. Great game so far tonight. It's not going to be a rout. Doesn't look like it's going to be a rout, CeeLo. It's going to maybe the Guardians can win and split this series and take it back to Cleveland. That's my goal. I'm rooting for the Guardians to win tonight, so we shall see. I hope it's more of a game. You know, I don't want the Yankees to just blast them and knock it out. It's about to be 7 days in a row. I'm starting tomorrow. Yeah, no kidding.
Right-hander Eli Morgan. Fastball,
it should be fun. Yeah,
change.
I got a lot of streaming. I'm gonna try to do some more streams coming up here as well.
And the Yankee lead cut to 3-2. There is Judge to lead it off against the right-hander. Judge has reached on an error.
Morgan is a new pitcher
and takes a breaking ball strike.
Bet 365 real-time money line is now minus 350 for the Yankees and plus 260 for the Guardians. Powered by Bet 365. Gambling problem? 1-800-GAMBLER.
Pitch inside, 1-1. Judge, Wells, and Stanton here in the Yankee 5th.
He is a good announcer.
1-1.
He really is.
Swung on, hit high in the air to
he got a hold of that one.
Thomas
not enough, though.
Comes in to make the catch, 1 away.
I miss Vince Scully.
The 5th inning is brought to you by Gin and
I always like listening to him, and of course Harry Carey when I was a kid. Man, listening to Harry Carey and the Cubs, he was my favorite.
Attention media, here's tonight's final pitching line for Yankees starter Garrett Cole. 4 1/3 innings.
Now here's Austin Wells. He fouls it straight back, 0-1.
4 strikeouts.
The line for Cole, 4 1/3, 2 runs, 6 hits.
I'm sure he was.
4 strikeouts.
I
4
bet he
walks.
was for sure.
4 walks, 4 strikeouts.
He didn't go 5 innings, so he can't get the win. Unimportant as the playoffs. The 0-1 popped him up in the infield. Coming down from third, Ramirez
wow, that was
makes the
sky
catch right
high
in front
too.
of the mound. And there are 2 away.
Just like that, 2 out. Man, it's making a quick inning here. Rightfully so.
Tim Hill back up again.
I really like the way Holmes is pitching. I would think he'd pitch another inning at least. Pitch to Stanton is popped up. And the shortstop,
Nate L's been doing it for a long time too.
Makes the catch. A very quick inning, 1, 2, 3 for Eli Morgan. 3 up, 3 down at the end.
Just
of 5.
like that, 3 up, 3 down.
On WFAN.
All righty, guys. All right, looks like it's coming back now. Of course, YouTube upload is messing up. I did get a rumor mill to do today, or actually yesterday. I may be able to get fiber here very, very soon from Spectrum. They're running fiber close to my neighborhood, and I asked the guys, like, are y'all coming over to this road? And he said they were. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed so I can get off this cable internet. It's my only option for internet. And it has its issues this time or not, unfortunately. That's why the stream may be kind of laggy for you guys. So I do apologize for that. I have monitors going. I notice it when my ping starts going out. So keeping my fingers crossed. I'm hoping I'll have it. They said possibly within the next 6 months I should have fiber. So that will be a super static. That'll give me a better connection to stream and not drop like this. So there's the current stats. Going to the top of the 6th now. Man, that con for Cleveland, he's on a roll right now in this postseason. Looks like our ping is back to normal now, so the stream should be better, guys. Sorry about that blip a while ago. Alrighty, guys. So as far as the stats tonight, for the Yankees, it looks like come on, get the you got Con on fantasy tonight? That is awesome, Lloyd. He's doing well tonight too.
Playoff scoreboard brought to you by Ready Refresh, official partner of the New York Yankees.
So here is Hill, and his first pitch outside 1-0.
Tomorrow, Game 3 of the NLCS at Citi Field. Walker Buehler against Luis Severino.
The second pitch is outside, same spot as the first one. So the count 2-0.
Mets actually 14-2 in the last 16 games at Citi Field.
A sidearm pitcher.
The 2-0 is bunted and bunted foul.
Double.
Chisholm was back. I think Rocchio wanted to bunt.
No, Cole is out. We have Hill in
now for the Yankees. The Mets,
Cole came out at the top of the 5th. He got one batter out in the 5th.
3 homers,
he had the bases loaded.
RBIs.
He was struggling.
There's the 2-1. It's low outside, 3-1.
And then they put in.
This is what I meant. He can
Holmes came in for Cole,
but he's
and
trying
got
to
2
get
outs. Now we have Hill in.
Swinging pitches off the outside corner.
You're doing
The
Mets and
3-1
Dodgers tomorrow night. Awesome, man. So you said you're doing 7 days straight. Stream takes out a lot on you, man. It is crazy.
Now the lefty's 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Fastball up. At just
You like the batter view? I do like the
That's not
catcher
what he
view.
does, throw
That's
hard.
just
It tries
what
to
I feel like works for
spot it.
me.
And that was a good pitch.
Coming in, you know what?
I like
looking at that again.
that
It must
strike
look like
zone.
it's
That's-
going up at him.
I
it comes
do
from
like
such a low
sometimes I'll
angle.
pull it back
Yeah,
and reset it where I can
it's
see
not possible,
everything,
but that's the way
catcher,
it looks.
umpire.
It really does.
But then
One
it
away, here's
resets.
Kwan, and there's a strike. Now I am pleased to announce that Anthony Volpe is playing off second and playing in the hole.
You
Should have
think
done
they
that an
learned
inning
something?
ago.
Yes.
The 0-1
That
is hit
is out
deep
foul.
down the left field line.
Another
and
view
foul.
I do like
And the count
sometimes
0-2.
too, CeeLo, is where you follow the
Go see Disturbed
pitcher.
on the Sickness
I always think
25th anniversary tour.
this
with
is a
3
pretty cool
days
view
grace
sometimes,
and
too.
7 dust.
Pitch foul back.
I am the wrong person to read this. I have no idea.
You're
what
going to
I
hit
just
30K
said.
quick, bro.
Okay, 2 sets,
You're
one
gonna be
show.
there.
The
You're gonna be there
Sickness
probably
in
within the next
entirety of
month.
Greatest hits, Friday, March 21st.
You're knocking it out of the
Madison
park.
Square Garden. Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, here's the 0-2. Grounded foul, first base side. It happens every now and
I
then. You
don't
read
know
something,
those
you have no
people.
idea what
I
you're
have
reading.
no idea what I'm.
Man, it is.
Scully did that.
Yes, it was a. You know how long ago it was?
I like
It was
the-
a Radio Shack.
It resets a
All
lot
right, here's
too
the
on me
0-2.
here.
Kwan lines one right
Nice.
to third. He just puts the bat on the ball.
It is tough, Lloyd.
And
Like,
that one was a line drive, but it went right at Jazz.
see, I took
so
on coaching my
they're
son's
two-way.
flag football team, practices, church. It's tough, man. You know,
The
live
sixth inning
streams are.
is brought to you by Sam Well Institute for Pain Management. Turn to Sam
Yeah,
Well
I'm gonna
Pain
change it back.
for effective pain relieving solutions. Kyle Manzardo, a left-hand hitter, takes
Come on,
a
there we go.
breaking ball strike 0-1.
Yeah, as far as like,
Manzardo,
it's real
1 for
hard to
3.
budget
Yankees
everything
have a
in
3-2
and
lead. We're in the top of the
time-wise.
6th with 2 outs and no one on. And the pitch low, and the count 1-1. Right-handed Tommy Kahnle is in the Yankee bullpen.
And he's been throwing. He's just sort of standing there, so I guess he is pretty much warmed up if they need him.
1-1
one.
is grounded
That's going to
weakly
be
to
right to
first.
Rizzo.
Rizzo flips underhand to Hill.
Yeah, I've done basketball,
That'll do it.
baseball,
So the play goes 3-1. 3 out
softball.
and 3 down. At the
Soccer.
end of 5.5. It's
Yeah, I've
3-2
coached a lot of
Yanks
sports.
on WFAN Yankees Radio.
And just like that, we're in the bottom of the 6th. Mid-6, guys. Here's the stats. Here's the latest stats here for you guys there. Keeping those fantasy points going. Yeah, as far as like time, I have 3 kids. And when they were younger, I when they were all fairly young, I had a lot more time. But of course, when they get older, I mean, we're getting pulled different directions. And then the best thing that happened was my oldest, when she turned 16, we got her a car. And so that helped a little bit. She was able to go her own places, and we didn't have to carry her places for practice for various things that she was in and school events. And it's helped. But when she has events and stuff, like, you got to be there for them, you know? I'm always big on trying to be present for my kids, so my family does come first. Stream does come, behind that. I have my family, my job, my stream. So this is a hobby of mine. I love doing it. It does take a lot of time. I spend probably at least, I'm not going to lie, probably at least 20 hours a week just working on graphics, editing at this time of year with graphics and stuff during the night. I mean, I'll stay out here till 1 o'clock some nights. Kills me the next day. But yeah. I love this time of year, October. I've always loved October baseball. You know, none of my favorite teams are in it right now, but it's always an exciting time of year. Watching these games. I would love to be able to go to one. I've never been to a playoff game. My brother and dad, I had a chance to go. My brother went to a World Series game a few years ago, and I'll be honest, I just didn't have the funds to go. It was expensive. I was like, no, y'all go. It's just too much for me to get there. All righty. Sobrowski. Appreciate you, Lloyd. I appreciate you too, C. Lloyd. Y'all coming in. CeeLo coming in here tonight. We're at 22 likes, guys. Our goal is 50 for the stream tonight. Boom. Plus this too. Week push, and then it's cruise time to Mexico. Oh, nice. Another cruise. That is awesome, my friend. I love cruising. 1-1. 2-1 now. I want to go on another cruise. More cruising videos coming out. Nice. CeeLo, do you do your own editing, or do you have somebody else do it? Down the middle. Three and two. Left field. Off the wall. Wow. Nope, all on your phone. You do all that on your phone, man. That's awesome. I've done a few videos on my phone, but it is tough.
He had to come in and throw him the strike. He was ready for it.
Now, one thing, you know I do this all the time, and it's okay to waive it or not listen during the regular season. But now, whoa, there's a runner at second, no one out.
I noticed it just a second ago.
Move him over and get him in. And that's as important as anything in this game. And the pitch is low. Volpe bluffed a bunt. Yankees don't bunt a lot for sacrifices.
Well, both Naylor and Ramirez were in, and Naylor was running in all the way. Anthony Rizzo does it before he squared to bunt. So there might
be
you use
iPhone or
Naylor's
Android?
In on the grass. Ramirez right on the edge.
The 1-0 is high 2-0, and Naylor did come in, as Susan told you.
I would have never guessed you did that on the phone, man.
This run and any
the
other
videos look like they're well put together, man.
Vital.
I can't believe you do that all on the phone.
It'll be a 2-0 to
better than a lot of my stuff that I put together on the computer.
Chisholm, with all that speed, leads off second. And the pitch is a strike. Chisholm took.
Sobrowski's in trouble for Cleveland. They need to get him back in. You're doing it on Android.
Wow. Kind of signaling into,
I've used Android and iPhone.
The lefty Sobrowski. Take a look.
Pay attention. Yeah.
He was way off the base.
This is just tougher for me. I don't know. Maybe my fingers don't cooperate.
And Sobrowski bluffs Chisholm back to second.
I feel like Android has the better cameras. That is for true on the phones.
Now here's the 2-1 from the lefty.
Wow.
And the pitch low, 3-1.
Yeah, I just feel like Android, they make better quality phones.
I don't know if this is going to happen, but if Volpe walks.
My favorite Samsung phones. I've had a few
Rizzo
of those.
handles the bat very well.
Note
I'd have
4
Rizzo one.
was a good phone.
Here, first of all, let's see if he walks. It's be a 3-1 to Volpe. Chisholm off second.
In the dirt, and he walked him.
And the pitch low,
wow.
ball 4.
Okay. Now they're going to have a meeting on the mound. Here comes pitching
meeting
coach
of the minds
Paul
here, guys.
Now Rizzo
they're in
handles
trouble.
the
You
bat
got
really well too. So if we take
down
a
by
pitch in the
1,
outside and they
you
play
get some
him where
runs
they're
on
playing
base.
lefties, what they've done all game.
No
He's
outs.
got that,
They're in a little bit of
that
trouble.
whole area open.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how
They
the
are.
Yankees play it.
My boss has
They
the Pixel Pro.
And it's
Pixel
successful.
Pro, yeah.
You'd have second
And
and
man,
third
that thing
one out,
takes some
and
amazing
a
pictures
lefty
and
up
video.
Verdugo against the lefty.
That's a nice phone too.
We'll see how they play it.
Pixel
Rizzo
Pro
is very adept.
I do like
at
the
bunting toward
Samsung, those
third,
new
which is
Samsung
what you
phones.
want to do here. You want to make the third baseman fielded.
I'm actually thinking about switching from
Chisholm
Verizon
at
to
second,
T-Mobile
Volpe at first. You
when
couldn't
my
ask
contract runs
for
out.
the
So
two faster Yankees.
I'm gonna debate on what if we'll stick with
Now they're going
iPhone
to
or
that
switch to
back end.
Android.
Hunter Gaddis is now up. So now we're getting to the leverage guys. They want to stop this.
Let's
Here's
see how the
Rizzo.
Yankees play it. First and second, no one out.
Zabrowski.
Lefty to lefty.
Oh, they got him in
There
trouble.
goes Chisholm, and he's going to be picked off.
He got him.
The throw to second, he's picked off. Of course, the Yankees, that's how they run the bases, so I don't know where
A little
he was
aggressive.
going
He
and what he was doing.
He jumped
and I
out there and
don't
got stuck on the
understand why.
island.
So now you can forget about the bunt.
All right, are they
I
gonna
don't get it. I really don't get it. Where was he going?
They're going to look at that. Chisholm thought he got his hand back in.
Oh,
Now the umpires are coming, so they're going to challenge that.
Good.
challenge. Here we
He
come.
thinks he got his left hand back in before he was tagged, and I don't understand where he's going, but running the bases is not the Yankees' forte.
New York is challenging the out call at second base.
Oh, I don't see him getting that hand in at all.
You always ask a base runner, he's going to say he's
He
safe.
got the oven-mitted hand in.
Oh, I don't agree with you. He's out. He was reaching, but he got tagged.
Instant replay review is brought to you by Ramsey Mazda. Choose
Ramsey
wisely. Choose
Mazda.
Ramsey Mazda. No, unless he missed him. I don't. A couple of. There's the. You can't see that is. Did he get the left hand in? He thinks he got.
Maybe he didn't tag him right away.
Right. He thinks he got the left hand in before he tagged him on the stomach. He kind of wiggled away from him.
I like iPhone best, less bugs, overall spam, security features. My son likes Samsung. He's 25, graduated college
maybe
last
he
year,
did.
awesome quality. Yeah, they have their,
We've
I
seen
mean,
it
to each
three or
his
four
own.
different angles. The question is
I've had
whether
both over the
he
years.
was tagged on the stomach as he
I had
wiggled away and put the left
More
hand
problems with the Samsung phone as far as like software issues. I
This
thought
one
with the
the first
phone,
time,
the
did you
quality,
get
the
that
speed, and everything was
left-handed?
great. But I had
That's
some
what
software glitches. I did have that.
Here we
You know,
go.
as far as storage and stuff like that, it was
After
better.
review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out.
Stands.
New York loses one of their challenges.
They're booing them. They're booing them.
Well, the pickoff goes 1-6. And now here is Rizzo with the runner at first. You don't have to worry about the bunt.
No, no
Oh,
bunt
that's
now.
terrible. He was dancing off second. He was inviting them to pick him off.
Inviting them to pick him off. Well, they did.
So one on, Volpe at first and one out. Lefty to lefty.
Da-da-da.
And Zabrowski steps off.
Maybe so. Hey, CeeLo,
So
we'll
once
see
again,
you
when they
again,
say the
man.
call stands,
Absolutely.
It doesn't mean it's confirmed. It means that it stands.
You have a great
they didn't have
evening
enough
and great rest of the
evidence
week. If I don't get to see
overturn
you
it.
again, man, I'll try to pop in your streams.
Pitch is cut on a missed. 0-1. Yankee fans get the home field advantage at Hawthorne Chevrolet in New Jersey.
They get 2 challenges.
It's just a short fly ball
So
from
they
the
have
Bronx.
1 left.
Check out the great models at Hawthorne Chevrolet and drive one away today. 0-1 to the Riz.
The Riz.
The pitch outside 1-1. The guy who pitched so well against the Yankees, Avila, is up in the bullpen, along with Gaddis. Now here's the 1-1. Line, base hit.
Base
over
hit.
first, down the right field line, rolling to the right field corner. It kicks off the stands, back to.
Wow, and just like that.
Volpe is coming home. The throw is not in time.
How many subs tonight?
I don't get it. Brennan
We're
had the ball.
6 right now.
Volpe had stopped at third, and all of a sudden Volpe came home. I didn't see where the throw went. It must have gone into the infield.
Well, Brennan dropped the ball. He was getting ready to throw, and he bobbled it. It was running around on the grass, but Volpe had stopped because he saw him get the ball, and then he bobbled it.
Absolutely,
then he came home.
23
ball
likes.
goes off the stands.
Well, thank you, Susan. I appreciate it.
But how about Anthony Rizzo? 2 broken fingers, and he's out there and contributing like he did
Contributing
yesterday.
like that,
Yep.
yeah.
A line drive double. So now Rizzo at second with 1 out. Here's Verdugo, and the Yankees getting the run, have a 4-2 lead.
So they give him a double, but an error on the right fielder, which allowed the run to score.
Pitch is low. So no RBI for Rizzo.
71 votes,
This is
guys.
the
We need more
playoffs
likes
here.
on the stream. If you have not liked it already, be sure to like it.
Big double by Rizzo, boy.
Good call by Howie Carpin. Here's the 1-0, and I'll tell you why in a moment. The pitch to Verdugo, the strike. Now, Howie's the official scorer tonight. The reason why Volpe had stopped. If he was just running home, they wouldn't have cared that Brennan fumbled the ball. But the fact that he had stopped at third, that's why he came home. So here is Verdugo with a count of 1-1. And the pitch outside 2-1.
2-1.
I gather after Verdugo, a right-handed, would come on to pitch to Glaber. I gather. I manage as best I can. But here's the 2-1.
Outside.
Pitch is high. And count through, and you wonder what kind of an inning this could have been if
Jazz didn't, there would have been like 2 runs there. He stopped for a second.
Yeah,
but
if he hadn't got thrown out,
it
it'd been an extra run, been 5-2.
Stopped for a second, then saw him drop the ball.
Pop that one up.
3-1 is popped up. Shallow left. Kwan makes the catch, and there's the second out.
Second out. 24 likes.
So here is
One more.
Glaber.
We're almost halfway there, guys.
And
be sure to drop those likes in.
Stephen Vogt to the mound. They're bringing a right-handed to face Torres.
And we will step out. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
All righty. We'll pull up the stats back for a second. Looks like my ping is jumping all over the place. What is causing this, man? All righty, guys. If you have not already, be sure to drop those likes on the stream, guys. Those likes we're at 24, almost at 25. 50 is our goal for the night. Those help boost this, get this out to more and more people so we can beat YouTube's algorithm tonight, guys. Let's get that 32 up to 40, 50, 60. The more, the better. Yankees have a runner at second, Rizzo, and 2 outs. All right. We have an umpire warming up, as you can see, guys. Avella. What is Avella going to do, guys?
Taking those warm-ups.
I never can pronounce the names right.
And the Yankees have scored 1 run in the. It could have been a lot more, but hey, those things happen. Anyway, Rizzo goes back to second. Here's Glaber, who is 2 for 3. And the Yankees have a 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
You know, Rizzo, one of those guys, John Joe, some people understand the postseason, and it brings out the best in them. The man's playing with 2 broken fingers.
2 broken fingers, guys.
And first base, it's on his glove hand. That's the hand he fields with.
There's a breaking ball strike to Glaber.
Right.
Torres has doubled, popped out, and singled.
So Torres.
He's got a runner at second, Rizzo.
Avella, let's get him.
They can't get together.
What are they doing?
PitchCom problems.
Oh, PitchCom problems. Gotta love it.
And while he takes care of those problems, 10-second station ID.
All right, they're doing a radio break for a second.
Here's the 0-1 to Torres.
Got him.
Strike is called 0-2. One thing, the Yankees have used one of their more reliable bullpenners in Clay Holmes. Well, see, they have to put together 3 innings. They got Weaver at the end, of course. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer. And Rizzo is going to be picked off. He's in the middle
Rizzo.
Between second and third. Hedges now throws to second. On the way to third. Back to second. Back to third. Tagged out. End of inning. Boy, if that wasn't the Yankees. That's what they do. Run the bases like drunks.
Run the bases like drunks.
Glaber will lead off the next inning. So I'm not going to give you the rundown on the rundown, but we will later.
Oh man!
For the Yankees, 1 run, 2 hits, and no one left.
They run the bases like drunks.
Get on base or get thrown out.
I've never heard that comment
6 innings
before.
of play, 4-2 Yanks on WFAN Yankees.
And just like that, here we go. Top of the 7th, guys. So be sure, guys, if you have not already, we're at 27 likes on the stream. We need those likes boosted. The more likes, the better for the stream, guys. First time here, let us know where you guys are watching from in chat. Love to hear what state. You don't have to tell what city, just what state you're watching from. Or if you want to get less specific, you say even what country you're watching from. We do have some people from overseas that come in and watch these streams with us, so I always love hearing what countries that come in. We've had Australia, New Zealand, Britain, we've even had Japan, people from Japan watching. So pretty interesting to see everybody come in. So drop those likes on the stream, share this with your friends and family. It is New York Yankees up 4-2, top of the 7th. Coming up here, guys. Alrighty, guys. Running through those stats there. You can zoom in if you're on a mobile. You can pinch to zoom on those stats there if you have any particular things you're looking after there? This is kind of cool view. I'm not sure I like that one. We'll try the batter one this time. The radio's out of sync again. Good grief. I don't know how it's doing that. Leave it to Beaver. Just like that. 1-2. I'm going to switch back to the strike zone. Oh, gosh. My bad. I didn't have it unmuted there, guys. So we have 2 outs. Looks like Aaron Boone is out talking, so we may have a pitch and change. Yeah, we do have a pitch and change for the Yankees. We'll pull up these stats here for a second. Maybe hit a refresh, make sure this is up to date. Awesome, guys. We're at 29 likes. Let's keep those likes coming in, ladies and gentlemen. You guys rock. One more like to have 30.
New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store at neweracap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball. Now, Tommy Kahnle, even though there's so many lefties in the lineup, his big pitch is the change, and the change will go basically down and away from the left hand. It's kind of like a splitter. So he can be relied on if he's pitching well for left-hand hitters. First of all, there's a right-handed, Elaine Thomas, and after him, a couple of lefties, but there are 2 outs. When Rizzo was picked off, you could actually see it. The catcher Hedges waited. Then he threw to second,
Awesome.
to
You hit all
Jimenez.
your
2-4.
players' picks tonight.
To Ramirez.
What
5.
app are you playing on?
Back to Jimenez 4, and back to Ramirez 5.
Yahoo Fantasy Sports or
Now
ESPN?
2A here is right-handed Lane Thomas. And the pitch outside 1-0. Yankees have a 4-2 lead with 2 outs, no one on here in the 7th.
Sellout is the 4th of the postseason for the Yankees. Again, tonight's paid attendance 47,054. It's a sellout and marks the 4th of the postseason.
The 1-0 is low outside, 2-0. Now Kane leads 2-0. Swung on, pop foul out of play behind the plate. Now here's Tommy's 2-1. Up high 3-1. Isn't that funny? He brings in a right-hander to face the right-hander. He quickly falls behind 3-1. With 2 lefty hitters coming up. So it'll be a 3-1.
Dabble, prize pick, sleeper, underdog, chalkboard, all of it. Awesome.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Thomas had dropped the bat. He was heading to first. Did not like the call.
Full count now. Can he get him?
At it again.
Go back.
Here's
Same
the
spot.
payoff pitch to Thomas. Swung on and drilled deep to left.
Foul
and foul. The Yanks got a break.
He did indeed.
That was home run distance, about probably 10-15 rows back. That was really it. But you fall behind 3-2. That's what happens. Now once again it'll be a payoff. And the pitch is high, ball 4.
Walking. Good grief.
That's the 6th walk given up by Yankee pitching. And here is a left-hand hitter, Will Brennan. Of course, you could say to me, well, Boone didn't know he's going to walk him, but Brennan, a lefty hitter with power. And he cuts and misses. Strike 1. Brennan 0 for 3. Does have an RBI and a ground ball.
You see a lot of those changeups. That was a swing and a miss on a changeup, 86.
Now here's the
Got a question. How come I can't check the
cut on him? Missed. Another change. 0-2.
change up? 0-2 on him.
He's nowhere near it. Brennan's talking to himself.
What are you talking about? The scores or what? Where you're at? Is that what you're talking about?
An 0-2 to the left-hand hitter. And the pitch is grounded weakly foul on the third baseline.
So
you know, Susan, the
I'm pulling up here so I can look at it.
The Braves once had a closer.
Talking about what
Gene
place
Garber,
you're in? Is that what
very
you're talking
unusual
about?
Closer. He was a sidearm. He dropped all the way down, almost pitched underhand. And anyway, he would give up hits just like the one that Brennan hit in the 2 others an inning ago. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to second.
That should end it.
Torres throws to first in time.
In time. There we go.
I was telling Joe Torre, see, you have to feel sorry. He gives up so many bad hits. He said, well, you know why, don't you? He has them off balance. Of course he gives up those kind of hits. There's always a reason for it.
All right. Middle of the 7th. We got 7th inning stretch. So yeah, on the Yahoo Fantasy League, if it's kind of hard, like if you click on your, are you accessing it on mobile or on PC? On your phone? I wonder if that, because I haven't thought about checking it on my phone. Let me see. Let me see. I can pull up fantasy. Oh, you are on. Okay. Do you have the fantasy app, or are you just going to the website? 17 more subs. You don't have. Okay. So let me see. I don't have the right account on here. You don't? Okay. So on the iPhone, they make an app. I would get the fantasy app. I'm signing into mine to look at it. You go through Safari. Yeah, try. Since you're on the iPhone, there's a Yahoo fantasy app. I'm signing into mine. I used to be in it more. Let's see if this gets me in. All right, I'm getting in. So, home.
2024 Mazda.
Yeah, on the app. On the app, well, it doesn't show, but on the app, it's a lot better on the app than it would be on your phone. So if you get the app, the bottom left is your picks. You see all your picks. The next tab is standings, where you're at. So be sure to try to get that app.
Stretch is brought to you by Symbiotica. Take charge of your health premium supplements.
Safari, I can already tell you, Safari is terrible with Yahoo. Yahoo is not very mobile friendly. Definitely get the app. It's free. It's just
the Guardians.
It's just it's just fantasy.
Big right-handed.
It's like a trophy, and it says Yahoo. It's purple on the iPhone. You can see it.
Looking at the heights, except for Avila and Class A of all people, they're all 6'5".
Got standings.
That's Hunter Gaddis.
I know it's trying to take it out, but it just makes it a little nicer.
It's been Bybee, Cade Smith, Tim Herron, Eli Morgan, Sabrowski, Avila, and now Gaddis. And you know what?
Let's go, guys. 58 people in here for a second.
Got runs early.
Let's go, guys.
They had a run in the first two in the second, and he's used the bullpen to hold him pretty much at bay and give the Indians a chance in the final couple of innings.
And that's what he was going to do, and that was the plan, because there's a day off tomorrow.
So how many you get this week?
Gaddis will face the top of the order.
You are in fifth right now.
And Judge.
This past week,
I don't think they'll be.
You got 11 points, Lloyd, last week.
Video this game.
On the app, it does a breakdown. It's called Group. You go to the Group tab,
one thing you have to admit,
and it shows you the breakdown. You go by week. It shows you how many points everybody got, games you won and lost. The app is, be sure to definitely get the Yahoo app since you don't have a PC. It's a whole lot better experience.
No one's in the bullpen. Tommy Canley going to start the eighth. And Jeff Weaver is going to
We Will Rock
be very close.
Bounce in on my copy. We got the umpire batting now.
Boone had said to me he didn't think he'd use.
Pitch is low.
He didn't
there we
think
go.
Use Luke Weaver
George,
for
how's it
one
going,
inning,
my friend?
So no inning in the third or inning in 2/3. Ian Hamilton was up in that last inning. He hasn't pitched in a while, right?
Not in a
while.
Let's go, guys.
The 1-0 coming to Glaber. And a breaking ball strike. Glaber has doubled, popped out, and singled. And it'll be a 1-1 from Gaddis. Pitch high, 2-1. Soto on deck. Now the right hand is 2-1. There's a strike. We'll slide a strike. So 2-2 on Gleyber. Now Torres asks for time and leaves the box for a moment.
You know, with what Gleyber's done in the last
You got 11 out of 14.
Some way to go into free agency.
Yes, sir.
The way he's been hitting.
Yes.
And playing.
2-2. Swung on and line to right field. There's another base hit.
Base hit. There we go.
And he took a very short, small swing, simply inside out, and lined it softly.
Before that, you got 8.
Right field for a hit. Terrific hitting by Torres. He's 3 for 4 on the day. The Power Report is sponsored by Sun Cruiser Hard Iced Tea, made with real iced tea and real vodka. It's refreshingly smooth and easy to drink. Crack one open and let the good times cruise.
Let the good times cruise.
Now here's Soto. He grounds it foul.
We took that one a time.
The Power Report. Yankees have 4 extra base hits today. Gleyber, Jazz, Verdugo, Rizzo all have doubles. Yankees have a 4-2 lead. We play in the bottom of the 7th. And Gaddis deals outside 1-1.
1-1.
Now here's a 1-1 to Soto. Grounded foul outside of first. 1-2.
You did. You picked on the
Judge awaits.
I should have. I started to, honestly. If I would have picked that's the only game I lost as the Cowboys. Part of me knew they were going to lose.
Now the right-hander will deal 1-2. Inside and low, hard slider. And they said that Soto held up. If the slider is late breaking, that's why there's so many strikeouts. Because you start seeing it, and then it dives late. Now here's the 2-2. And it's hit high in the air to left field. Kwan back a few steps, but he's there and makes the catch, and Gleyber bluffs going. And he comes back to first. So 1 away, and here's Judge.
And just missed it. Just got underneath it. We were just a little frustrated. Sort of still holding the top of the bat. Very frustrated with himself, shaking his head.
Now here is Judge with 1 on and 1 out.
I did.
And a throw to first. Torres is there. Judge has reached on an error, hit a sac fly for an RBI, and then fly to center. Gleyber off first. And the pitch cut on him. Missed 0-1.
Good slider. Really good slider.
I didn't pick San Francisco to lose.
They had a shot of Judge who's kind of clenching his teeth because he swung at a ball. Kind of reproaching himself. It'll be an 0-1. And the pitch outside 1 out.
And the slider that you were talking about, the late break, the later it breaks, the more apt you are to swing at it.
No, absolutely. Sure, because you see it in the plate. Late breaking pitches.
It is beautiful. It's getting cool finally.
Now here's the 1-1. Judge,
oh,
a high fly to center.
The crowd.
Thomas on the track near the wall. She's gone.
And that is a home run, guys.
Aaron Aaron Judge hit
Aaron
the ball
Judge
so high you wondered.
took it a
came down in
mile
Monument
high.
Park. It's a Judgian blast.
Judgian blast.
All rise.
All
Here
rise.
comes the Judge.
You know, and this place, this shows you how beloved this guy is. This place just went wild. People jumping up and down all over. I think a lot of it is because of the frustration that they know that Judge has been going through. That was something.
And just
to see
like that,
in this place,
2 more
jumping
runs on the
up and
board
down
for
like
the
kids.
Yankees.
High fastball, just got it off the end of the bat. Yelling MVP. That's his 14th
MVP.
career postseason homer.
Austin Wells hammers one to right field but foul.
Dale.
But that was great. Like Stanton the other night, hit the ball so high. Thomas went back and back and back at the Monument Park wall, and it went over the wall for a home run.
That's right.
The 0-1 way inside on Wells, 1-1. So the Yankees now have, quote-unquote, a comfortable lead, 6-2, as they try to take a 2-0 lead in the best of 7.
Vinny Rizzo, his best buddy, just gave him a hug.
1-1, cut on and missed on a slider, 1-2.
The first Yankee home run is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit kia.com to discover a movement that inspires. But you see the reaction of the fans. I'm sure you saw it. It really was something.
I agree with you. Pitch, 1-2, drilled.
Wow,
to
he
right
hit
field
that
but
one a
foul.
ton.
I agree with you, Susan.
But foul.
I think these people felt for Judge. They love Judge. Look what Judge has done for them. And when he finally broke out, they went nuts.
They absolutely did. I'm not sure I've seen that before.
That's terrific. Well, that was Aaron Judge, first home run of the postseason. And the Judge home run counter brought to you by the Judge family of Interstate Batteries. Every battery for every need. The 1-2. Slider inside 2-2. So the Yankees have a 6-2 lead.
All right, now the Guardians have Ben Lively, who was just put on the roster today.
The 2-2 line foul.
Line foul.
Down the right field line.
He's a starter by trade, Ben Lively. He was put on the roster today. Alex Cobb taken off with back problems. I don't think I've ever seen that before in a park. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, they want so badly for Judge to do well. I really think that's the reason. I think they felt for him. You know, it takes us back and a way back when Gil Hodges just couldn't get a hit in the World Series. And the priest said, no, it's too hot for a sermon today. Go home and pray for Gil Hodges.
Wow.
It'd be 2-2. 6-2 Yankees. We're in the bottom of the 7th. And the 2-2 is low, 3-2. The Yankee bullpen is quiet. Tommy Kahnle will start the 8th inning. I mean, he's already been in the game. He will start the 8th inning. 3-2 coming to Wells. Lined hard, foul down the right field
They're
line.
ripping him.
This is a great at bat by
Gaddis, they're
Wells.
ripping him for sure tonight.
Gaddis is keeping the ball in on his hands because Wells does go to left field a lot, and he has hit 3 ropes, but down the right field line, foul. And he's maneuvered the count to 3-2. There's the payoff. Swung on and line to right field, right
to
at
him.
Brennan for the out. That was a good at bat, huh?
It was a very good at bat, and those are the kinds of things that lead to better at bats the next time and the next day.
Now 2-way, and the Indians will go to the bullpen. They haven't gone to the bullpen in what, 5-10 minutes?
5-10 minutes.
So they'll go to the bullpen.
Oh, they will indeed. And Ben Lively will come in and go as long as he can, finish this out if they can. And we'll be right back after this. This is the New York Yankees.
Well, they're in their pen again. So here is the not that. Hold on, let me get it back on the correct page. My bad. This is the correct page here. And you can see they're going to Lively's coming in the game for the Guardians. So this is their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th pitcher of the night, guys. They're throwing the whole pen at them tonight. The Yankees got in the pen early in the second inning. You had Smith come in. Third inning, you had Hernan come in. So Yankees have been knocking their pitchers out pretty quick. So here we are, bottom of the seventh, 2 outs, no outs. Back to the bullpen again. You got Stanton up. Stanton is lethal for the Yankees. He's hitting .318 this postseason, so they gave a stat earlier. He is every 8 at-bats, he's hitting a home run. Only one other player in baseball history has ever done that. And that one person is Babe Ruth. Give just a little bit of stat there. Pretty wild stuff there, guys. So, a lot of history in the making, guys. You see all the pitchers are going through. Current lineup. So, let's go, KC. Beat San Francisco. Hopefully the Raiders will beat them first. Wishful thinking. Fire Yeskies. Right on. They're going to start throwing position players. I've seen them do it before. Yep. They'll start throwing position players.
And then the Wells at bat. He had 3 rockets down the line foul. And then a rocket.
Yankees are on their 4th pitcher.
So that's why I think, Susan thinks, that's why Ben Lively is in.
You can see on
can't give up another run down 6-2. Here's Stanton.
This is their last pitchers
who can provide the run.
Ben Lively this year, 13-10, 3.81 ERA. He's the starter all year.
There's a strike. A fastball at the knees. 1, 2, 3.
That stat. What stat was it about
Cleveland
Stanton?
The 0-1. A little grounded as short.
Ground ball.
And
the stat on Stanton was every 8 at bats. He's averaging 8 at bats a home run in this postseason.
2-run home run by Aaron Judge.
2-run home runs. 6-2. End of 7. Go to the top of the 8th. Here we go, guys. So yes, Lloyd. The stat they read off earlier was Stanton. He's averaging a home run every 8 at bats this postseason. And that is the average of Babe Ruth. The only other player to do that was Babe Ruth, is what they were saying. Pretty wild. I never really thought about that. I mean, that guy, him and Judge, they got a pretty lethal lineup between, my opinion, Babe Ruth. You got that. Out of all players, it's hard to believe that he's the only other one to have that stat. So I like, as far as lineups, the Phillies have a strong lineup, and so do the Yankees. Pretty crazy. The game of stats, guys. There's more stats in baseball than you can believe. There's so many different stats out there. The hat brims go low. Postseason season, baby. Phillies are a lineup I wouldn't want to face. Was he really? I did not know that. Dodgers do have a solid lineup. I agree. I'd say just my top 2 that I would think of right now, it would be the Yankees and the Phillies. Just the depth of them, man. It's unreal. Time to go beat LA. You think it's going to be LA? You never know, my friend. Who would I want to see in the World Series? Dodgers and Yankees at this point.
Hedges and Rocchio, lefty, righty, lefty. And what that means is that Cleveland will send up the top of the order in the 9th inning, even if they go out 1, 2, 3. Now, Canely.
That's pretty cool.
Deals inside 1-0.
Top of the 8th inning is sponsored by
I want to see
MJS
Ohtani.
Building
I like
and
Ohtani
Development,
too.
Delivering championship-level new builds and home
He's had
renovations
that
for the
crazy
Hamptons.
season too,
Visit
man.
mjsbuilds.com to learn more.
Now, there is the 1-0. On the pitch high, 2-0.
I feel like it's.
And the
I
MVP
feel like it's going
chants
to be
were
the
serenading
Dodgers and
Aaron
Yankees.
Judge as he ran out to center field. Just stopped.
I may be
this minute.
wrong, but that's just the feeling I have.
Now,
And
here's
who's going to win out of
2-0
that? I don't know.
to the left-hand hitting Jimenez. And there's a strike. The Speed Report brought to you by Verizon. Save big when you switch to the network New York City relies on. Head to your local Verizon store and check out the latest deals. The 2-1. Pop foul out of play, third base side. Well, here is on the Speed Report the exit velo on the Judge home run. 113 miles an hour.
Okay.
Only 113.
Fast enough.
Just a little bit.
Yes. And it went all the way out, too. 2-2 on Andres
New York
Jimenez,
World
who's
Series.
popped out and walked twice.
Anything's possible right now.
Now the 2-2 has line
That is
foul down
foul.
the right field line.
Especially that Rizzo's back in there now. Rizzo's Anthony, my goodness. Especially when he was a Cub. I loved him when he was a Cub too. He's a great addition to that Yankees
Now here's the
lineup.
2-2 once again to Jimenez. And the pitch fouled off.
I don't like sweeps. I always want to see a game drag out. I don't like blowouts in baseball postseason.
Here's Canely's 2-2. Struck him out
Struck
swinging.
him out.
A high fastball. His fastball has gone down a couple of miles over the years, but he threw it in the right place up. So there's one of us, 93.
One of the things during spring training and early on in the season when Canely, who started late because he was injured, but he's really worked on that because he knows that the fastball isn't where it was, so he's slowed down the changeup a little.
The pitch to Hedges, a short ground ball to third. Chisholm throws to first for the out. A little kind of a check swing, soft ground ball 2 away.
And he really worked on that because he knew there has to be a difference between the changeup and the fastball.
I don't like to see a blowout.
So remember we used to say he's throwing 91-mile-an-hour changeups. Now it's 86, so that it matches what the fastball's doing.
You want it to be about 10 miles an hour slower. Now 2A, here is Brian Rocchio, who has singled in 3 trips. He's
Boy,
a
did the commercials die down some on YouTube
2 outs,
for you?
no one on here in the 8th. Which is back to the screen.
Pitch
Yanks
there.
have a 6-2 lead. The game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless. Connecting everything, everywhere. The big hit in this game, the 2-run home run by Judge to take a very tight 4-2 lead to 6-2. Verdugo, ribby double in this game. The pitch is swung on and line to left field as a base hit. Little inside out swing by Rocchio. Now here is left-hand hitting Stephen Kwan.
He handles the bat very well, doesn't he, Rocchio?
Yes, he's a pretty good player. Kwan is 1 for 3 with a walk. And isn't it funny? Now they finally are playing Volpe for the second time toward the shortstop hole.
Yeah.
Take that away from Kwan, who takes pitch a low 1-0. Now here is the 1-0.
Now warming up the Yankees bullpen right
The
now.
pitch is inside 2-0.
Well, Luke Weaver is up.
One thing, Canely, who knows what he's doing, he starts off a lot of batters 1-0, 2-0.
He does indeed.
Now the 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1.
Favorite baseball player of all
So
time?
that change was 84. He's throwing 92, maybe 93.
Andre Dawson.
Here is the 2-1 to the left-hand hitter. Popped him up. Shallow center. Judge is right there. Makes the catch. Ends
There's
the
a lot.
inning.
And that ends
The
that
Yankees are
inning.
now 1 inning away.
Yankees come up. So Cleveland only has 3 more outs. Right on. We're getting closer. Nolan Ryan. Yeah, I like Nolan Ryan. When I was a kid, one of my favorite was watching was the Cubs. See, growing up, we got WGN in East Texas. I grew up close to Nacogdoches, Texas, and WGN was one of the channels we got, and the Cubs had a lot of day games. I couldn't watch the Rangers. Back in the 80s and the 90s, it was hard to watch baseball before all the different options that we have today. So for watching baseball, there's a lot of Cubs for me growing up. And Andre Dawson, Mark Grace, Ryan Sandberg were a lot of players I really loved watching for the Cubs. Got up into high school, saw a little bit of Nolan Ryan, but the next one after that was Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, watching that duo. And when they were on their home run race, I got to go see Sammy Sosa in Houston. And just the amount of craze around that was unbelievable back then. So baseball is a great sport to watch. Ty Cobb, good pitcher. Yeah. So, okay, I got a question, George. This is a burning question. You're a Yankees fan and you live in California. That's pretty cool. I mean, I live in Texas and my favorite team is the Cubs. After that, Astros and Rangers. I love baseball. So I grew up in south of Dallas, Cedar Hill, on a horse farm. We got Texas Rangers and Houston Astros on the radio and TV. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't listen to a lot of radio. I'll be honest. I played baseball a lot when I was a kid. I was playing all the time outside. I'd get out of school, and that's when I'd watch baseball a little bit there. So I was more active back then.
New York City style.
Up here we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Yanks have a 6-2 lead. Jazz Chisholm will lead it off. Ben Lively remains on the hill.
Your favorite Rangers? Absolutely.
For the Guardians, and his pitch. There's a strike. Chisholm 1 for 3. The only problem with the 1 was he got picked off after getting on second. Here's the 0-1. Pitch outs.
That's awesome. You're a Giants fan. Okay.
I was
fixing to say you got to.
I was talking to Aaron Boone about.
You're kind of
this.
like
This
me.
team
You
is
know, you
not
grew up in an
playing
area,
its
but then
base-
you
its
find
best
other teams
baseball.
too.
Look where they are.
Pitch is bunted
Braves
foul.
and Tampa Bay.
And the count 1-2.
So
Right
they're going to
on.
have to play a lot better than this.
Yeah, this has been a kind of a very unwieldy game,
Yeah.
but you know, as long as you have, well, this is so obvious.
There's a
As long
lot
as
of
you have
Yankees
pitching,
fans
they've held
down
them
here
to 2
too.
runs.
Yep.
Don't be surprised. I grew up with a
And
lot of
the
people that
Indians
love the
have had-
Yankees.
The Guardians.
There's a lot
have
of people
had a
around
lot of
here that are
opportunities.
big New York Yankees fans too.
1-2 is inside.
I used to work with a
So
diehard
Chisholm leads
Yankees
off.
fan.
Volpe is on deck.
Yeah.
Who's on deck? Brought to you by On Deck. Need a small business loan fast?
Yeah, back in the
Apply
day,
at
yeah.
OnDeck.com.
The only time you came in the house was when we got in trouble.
The tall right-hander deals.
I got grounded. I would come play video games. I wouldn't get grounded from my video games. I had a regular Nintendo, and I got in trouble outside because I broke a window or went somewhere I wasn't supposed to go, wandered further away from the house.
First one away.
And so I'd get grounded. Well, my grounding back then was you stay inside. You can't go outside. It's crazy today I ground my kids from stuff like that. Steelers, yeah, it's crazy. Texas is a melting pot of sports teams. It really is. You know, I can say this, though.
At this moment, Luke Weaver
now,
just
some college teams, you go to, like, the state of, like, Arkansas, a lot of people in Arkansas are Arkansas Razorback fans.
The 1-0.
You don't have the, like, here in Texas, there's quite a few different schools. You have the guys that are Longhorns, Baylor,
New York City,
A&M. You got all these different teams, so some of your smaller states are.
The 2-0
That's a
to
shot.
Right field, and Brennan makes a sliding. No, he dropped the ball.
Oh, he dropped it.
Brennan went into the slide on his backside to get down low to the ball, and he caught it. But then he dropped it. So Volpe is on with a base hit. And here's Anthony Rizzo. He caught it and just dropped out of his mitt. Now the right-hander deals. Rizzo takes a strike. Rizzo has singled, grounded out, and doubled. But kind of like Chisholm, after his double, he got picked off. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch pop foul, third base side out of play.
Keep that bad work up, fellas. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, my first video game was an Atari 2600.
He's out of the batter's box.
My uncle gave me his in
taking a
80, 86,
and this just
87.
Weaver to get.
We had a bunch of games.
More ready.
Oh man, had Palm, and then 1990.
So now Rizzo back in.
I got a Nintendo.
Volpe at first.
Not 88 when it came out. It was a couple years. My parents couldn't afford it when it came out. 1990, I got a Nintendo.
And Hedges goes out to the mound. I give hits all the time. I'm no one to look at.
Maybe on Saturday,
so
Kenneth, I'll get him on this school week during the week. I can't get him out here late.
Let it drop out of his mitt.
During the weekends, I can. So we'll try to get him out here this weekend for sure.
It'll be an 0-2 to Rizzo. And the pitch is cut out of missed. Nice change by Lively away. So they're at 2 down.
2 down now, guys.
And that'll bring up
favorite game of Super Nintendo. Thinking back for me, it was Tecmo Bowl.
Alex,
you guys remember Tecmo Bowl for the
trips?
Not Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo. I mean, Tecmo Bowl was where it was at.
Now Verdugo takes outside throw back to
first.
But Volpe gets on back.
Wow, yeah.
be an 0-1. Again, Verdugo's out of the batter's box. Now back in. Volpe, very short lead at first.
I'm better at mouse and keyboard than I am.
There's a strike.
Controller, though.
There's 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Well, the count 0-2. If you want to look ahead to the top of the 9th inning, it'll be Manzardo.
Mario. Now I played a lot of Mario
hitting rookie.
too.
Then the switch hitting Ramirez and the left hand hitting
Mario
against Weaver. Throw to first.
Throw to first. They do not like that. Donkey Kong. So I spent a lot of time in arcades too, man.
Volpe leaves.
Foul ball.
The pitch is fouled off third base side.
Played some Contra.
Volpe will come back and we'll have another.
I really liked Ninja Gaiden. That was a good series, as well as my favorite arcade series of all time is Galaga. I love some Galaga games.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball high, 1-2. Yankees with a 6-2 lead. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs and no one on. And the Yankee closer, Luke Weaver, getting ready in the bullpen.
Man, Lloyd, okay, I have the record on Galaga at the Scrubbies here in Pittsburgh at the laundromat.
Now here's the 1-2. It's grounded foul. Again, Volpe was off.
So when our washing machine went out.
We'll come back.
Right? So when our washing machine went out a few years ago, I had to spend several nights at the laundromat. And they have an arcade machine, and there's got a bunch of arcades, and it had Galaga. I set the stinking record on Galaga. It was like, I forgot how, I was pretty good at it.
1-2.
I wiped out their record. My name was like all down it. Love Galaga.
Fouled off again, third base side.
I've got Galaga on my PC too. I still play it from time to time. Yeah, it's at the Scrubbies. I'm not. If you have a Scrubbies there, they have them the little arcades in their laundromats.
Volpe leads off first pitch, outside 2-2.
Oh man, G.I. Joes, baby. G.I. Joes and He-Man. He-Man and G.I. Joes.
Now here's Lively's 2-2, a throw to first, and Volpe is back.
Two out, 1-2 count. He's gonna.
The 2-2 is low, 3-2.
You see him. He's like, he's getting way out there.
Gleyber Torres awaits on deck. Well, 3-2. I can tell you now, Volpe is going 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Space Invaders is a great one. I have that one on my phone.
Naylor plays in back of him. He knows he's going anyway.
You can get Space Invaders on the iPhone.
And the payoff. And time is called before the payoff. We didn't want too many pitches.
Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So it's an automatic ball 4. And Verdugo goes to first. Volpe goes to second. So the Yankees have runners first and second.
First and second. 2
men
out.
And here is Gleyber Torres.
So I didn't really get into the cartoons of Ninja Turtles, but I like the movies.
Yeah,
and I felt like the movies from the 90s
me?
were the best Ninja Turtles movies.
You're right. Here's the pitch. Cut on a miss by Torres. As I'm sure you've noted, Susan, this is not exactly the world's fastest game.
No, it really is not. And there's a lot of things that aren't exactly clean and neat and et cetera about that. But you look up, Yankees actually have 11 hits. 6 runs on 11 hits, which is, I guess,
Fraggle Rock, too, man.
Really matter.
The pitch.
Foul
Torres,
ball.
High pop. foul off first. It's going to make the seats. Glaber tonight is 3 for 4. Now let me put this together.
Yeah, you get cuts on your knuckles from air hockey, man.
It's only 7 for 22.
Yeah, I got many of those things across my knuckles. Woo.
Hamilton is up in the bullpen, Susan.
Lights you up sometimes, some people would.
Torres is a 3-run home run. Nears the 0-2. And the pitch high, 1-2.
I don't think Hamilton's pitched in quite a while. First couple of games in against Kansas City. I think I saw upstairs the 7th.
Oh yeah, Frogger.
The 15th, so he hasn't
for
pitched
sure.
in a week.
Played that in school. I played that on Apple too. We had Frogger and Oregon Trail with 2 games we get to play in school.
There's no one there but the base runner. So it'll be a 1-2 to Glaber. And pitch strike 3 call.
Oh, they gave that to him.
So Torres
that was high.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left.
2 left. And this is the top of the 9th, guys. This is do or die. They have to get 4 runs to keep this game alive. Cleveland does here. Here's the stats window. Wow, we need to expand this because look here, guys. Yeah, the Apple II back in the day, in the 80s, the Apple II 5 1/4 floppy, you had some games. They had Oregon Trail was on the Apple II. I mean, it was legit back then. We have to scroll this bad boy down over here. They're running out of space for their pitchers. Look at there. Man, you're having to cut off players to get other pitchers in. Oh, yeah, we'll have to take it down. There we go. That gets everybody in. So there is the look. Let's go, Yanks. 3 outs away from winning game 2, guys. Here is the stats. Kahn is 1 for 4. Manzardo is 1 for 4. Ramirez is 0 for 3. Naylor is 2 for 3. Thomas is 1 for 2. Brennan's 0 for 4. Jimenez 0 for 2. Naylor's 0 for 1. Yeah, they're all over the place here, man. Ones that are kind of stranded for the Yankees as Wells and Stanton. Everybody else have hits for the Yankees. So you can see the hit number here. It is Yankees have 11 hits to 7 for Cleveland. No, yeah, Apple II was like in the 80s. We had Frogger. I haven't seen it on iPhone, but when I was a kid in school, we played it on Apple II with Oregon Trail. Those were the 2 video games I remember that they let us play in school.
In the postseason, the last one to do that was Mo.
Well, he's been amazing. This is a great story. He said to me the other day, he feels like he's in a movie script. And it's, and the other people are so happy for him. Clay Holmes said he's had such a tough career, and it's tough. They're all really happy for him.
Susan, how old a guy is Weaver?
He's 31.
Okay, well, he's got a few years to do very well. Here is Kyle Manzardo, the rookie left-hand hitting outfielder. Manzardo is 1 for 4. Yankees have a 6-2 lead as we play in the 9th inning. And Weaver deals strike. One thing I love about Weaver, throw strikes.
Yeah, strike one almost every time.
Not fooling around. Strike.
Yeah, Weaver is in. He is a closer.
Now here's the 0-1 from Weaver. And the pitch is low.
Sega Genesis.
Susan, are you in the
Road Rash.
the front line in?
I'm in the camera well where I always stand.
Played
Yes,
a lot
I
of
am.
Road Rash.
I think I see you.
Yeah.
Sega Genesis.
1-1 coming to Manzardo.
PlayStation
Pitch
1,
outside,
Twisted Metal.
2-1. Yankees with a 6-2 lead. The Indians got 2 runs in the 5th. They've had I said Indians. The Guardians, 2 runs in the 5th. They've had a lot of opportunities, but that's the only inning. Now the 2-1. There's strike 2-2.
You know what?
2-2.
I was telling Luke Weaver when I was talking to him the other day. One of the coaches from Kansas City said, "You know what the best thing about him is? He's doing this job for the first time. He doesn't scare."
Sonic Hedgehog was a good game.
And think about that.
Well,
Not everyone can do this 9th inning.
No, the 9th inning is a biggie, and as I say, he throws strikes, and good strikes, obviously. Here is the 2-2. Swung on a fly ball to left center.
And that's out number
Verdugo
1.
makes the catch, 1 away.
Does anybody remember who the
doesn't seem to care. Doesn't
Mr.
run.
Sandman
Okay,
for the
this
Yankees
pitch, I'll get
was?
it over.
Let's take 10 seconds station ID.
George, you remember who Enter Sandman was for the Yankees closer? What was his name? I know some of you guys know him.
There's Jose Ramirez. The switch hitter batting left. And Weaver deals outside 1-0. Ramirez 0 for 3 with a walk. And he is now in the playoffs 3 for 23. And believe me, this is a great player. That's what happens in baseball. You go into slumps. Here's the 1-0.
Foul
Popped him
ball.
up behind the plate, but out of play. So the count 1-1.
And in the playoffs, which you just said, it's very common. Stars, it's not they go into slumps. They're getting pitched differently. They get nothing to hit. And Luke Weaver is, they're all saying, this guy is not going to beat me. It happens all the time. We've seen it forever.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and drilled to right. It is high. It is far. It is gone.
That is gone.
Judge homered. Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez homered. We have a home run.
Right. And the Yankee lead is now
And just
6-3.
like that.
And that's got to.
I never played Sega.
The
I did get my
cheerleaders, they threw
boys
the ball
every
back.
PlayStation. Got pretty good at COD, Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption, the Beatles rock band. That was great.
No, I'm still not sure I do that. This guy's going to the Hall
Had to
of
play
Fame.
the drums.
I wouldn't do it.
I
agree
think
with you.
I'd keep that ball.
Side
I
one.
think people do
Dreamcast.
because of peer
Dreamcast was a good
pressure.
system. Wetland.
Well, 1 away. Here is Josh Naylor. And the Yankee lead is 6-3. Here is home run.
Championship series.
Rivera. Mariano Rivera. You're right. Mr. Sandman, closer
And
for the
pitch to
Yankees.
Naylor has popped up foul, third base side, out of play.
His pitch that he perfected was the cutter.
You know, the 2-run home run by Judge, Susan, I think we all knew it at the time.
He
That
could
gave
throw
the
a
Yankees
mean
6-2
cutter.
lead where they couldn't be tied by, let's say, a base hit and
Right.
a home run. Oh, there was the home run.
There it was.
And the Yankees still have a 6-3 lead. There'll be an 0-1 to Naylor. Line foul down the right field line.
Just a little early.
Naylor has a habit of hitting nothing but line drives.
Good hitter.
If we didn't mention it, you could figure it. Everyone's standing at the stadium.
Yeah, whenever Mario Rivera would enter the stadium, they would enter Sandman. Metallica, they'd play that song for him.
Now here's the 0-2.
Outside.
Just
Did you guys
missed
see the new
outside,
Transformer movie yet? We have not yet. We did see the Beetlejuice, and we bought it. We love it.
If you're wondering, the
My daughter really loves Beetlejuice.
The
new Transformer movie comes out this week.
The Yankees with a 6-3
this coming week,
lead.
we're going to buy it too.
And Naylor grounds it foul
ball.
First base side. So the count holds 1-2.
Beat.
Now, this guy had 30 season, 108 RBIs. He hits nothing soft, does he? Everything's hit hard.
1-2.
Foul ball.
Fouled up. Third base side.
I thought
for 3 with a sac
they really
fly.
did really good job on Beetlejuice.
And Weaver will deal 1-2 to the lefty hitter. And it's a
Vector-
ground ball
I have not.
to second. A little flip to first from
Two
Weaver,
down.
and they were 2 away.
What system is that on? Side one?
Now here's a right-hand hitter with 2 outs, no one on, and the Yankees are 1 out away from a 2-0 lead in the best of 7. Now the next 3 games are in Cleveland, and then if they need the final 2, they're here at the stadium. Now the pitch to Thomas, caught on and missed. Good fastball by Weaver, up at 95.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Look good from here.
look good from up here. Anyway, the pitch is outside by a little in the count 1-1. One is pop foul behind the plate, out of play. The Yankees are 1 strike away. Thomas 1 for 2 on the night with 2 walks. Now Weaver getting ready. Here's the 1-2. A ground ball to
That
third.
should be it.
Chisholm fields, fires across in time. Ball game
Just like
over.
that. Ball game, guys.
Yankees win.
Yankees win.
Yankees
Ta-da.
win. And promptly take a 2-0 lead in this best of 7 series. Now obviously we will keep it here for Susan to get her star. In the inning, 1 run, 1 hit.
Next stream is tomorrow night. Dodgers,
Ramirez,
guys.
and the Yankees win the game 6-3.
Just like that. And the Yankees win. So they're off tomorrow. They fly to Cleveland. So tomorrow night we have Dodgers are in New York playing the Mets. Having a lot of internet issues, guys. I do apologize. I may be skippy, I know. So we're fixing to end it here. Hopefully this will smooth out for a second. I'm going to call Optimum tomorrow. So saw the guys yesterday. Asked one of the guys that are running the new fiber. They're pulling fiber in my area. So they said possibly in the next 6 months I may have fiber internet. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, my feet crossed. That'd be so much awesome to get off cable and get on a fiber connection. So we wouldn't have this stuff happening tonight. So, hey, thank you guys. We'll see you again tomorrow. I may be a little bit late, but we'll be here for the Dodgers. So we'll see you guys again. Have a great night.